Are you kidding me?
All right, it's
How long
Open
have we been live?
Comms. It's
Oh
Friday.
my fucking god, Drayden. We're live and you didn't even say anything. You didn't even
I
tell
didn't
us you
even know we
started
were
it.
running.
It's
like,
6 o'clock, Brisk. Oh, it's
6
Open
o'clock
Comms.
is 3 hours ago.
Well,
The
Next
right
Friday?
coast. The right coast says it was 3 hours ago.
yeah, it's Friday. It's Saturday if you're across the pond. But welcome to Open Comms. We're here. I'm Drayden. We got.
I
Rain.
guess we're live, everybody.
We're live,
Hi.
Brisk. We got.
What's
Brisk. You already have your makeup on. You're good, dude. You're ready. LB's here and Razor Clear is with us as well. How's it going, man?
Evening, guys.
Yeah, I'm. Am I supposed to give? I don't know. Anyway, we're here. So firing up the thing real quick. Bomber's Bar, 10 years old today. Is it today?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
They're just
Okay.
10 this year.
Well, that's what I said. I thought. Yeah, Bomber's Bar, 10 years old tomorrow. So I figured we just kick it off right off the bat with a shot. Do you have your specialty drink there, Brisk? Is that?
I do. I'm ready with my drink tonight.
Oh, God, I can't even watch that. All right, shot. Please don't actually.
Shots to Bombers
Don't
Bar.
shots to Bomber's Bar. Don't actually drink that, Brisk, please. No.
Do it. Fucking do it.
It's really hard to do a shot while watching
The bean
Brisk.
teeny.
Ugh, I mean, I don't like beans.
You
So,
want some fuck?
so I mean, it makes it even worse for me. But I think even people that like beans have a hard time watching someone just drink them like that. But yeah.
What? So for those of us who don't know, is there anything besides beans in that?
No, just beans.
Oh, you should
I'm
have
gonna
Are
make.
you
I'm,
also-
should have made like an actual
Alcohol,
bean teeny and
too?
put some gin.
I'm
in
gonna
it.
make it. Actually, let me make myself a regular drink for the show.
Yeah, he didn't like that. It's like he drinks. It's like Brisk
Brisk
didn't
the
like that.
fuck from Dirk and Chet. Also, thanks for the sub, or I guess the resub actually. Avid
Yeah.
Sensei. Avid Sensei.
Yeah, and all right, so the okay, sorry, I had to pull these up. That's the wrong page. There we go. Okay, so
And then the kid, thank you for the sub.
yeah, thanks for the sub, guys.
Dirk is doing stuff tonight. I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, Dirk was
is not doing anything. Dirk is
Yeah.
watching the show
Yeah, Dirk's
somewhere
just
and
hanging
laughing at us because he didn't want to come on.
No, he only watches the show when he's at a bar, and then he just shit talks us. He's like,
Just
if
quit.
he's
well,
like
he's
on
not
the
shit
show-
talking in chat, so he's not at the bar. That's
not
the,
on
that's the
Discord
wrong
either.
Dirk. That's Dirk Steele.
Yeah.
What's up, Panda?
Yes, that's
Brisk, take
sober
off the
Dirk.
fucking-
That's
Sober
the
Dirk.
dirty goon Dirk. That's not the real Dirk.
Yeah.
Brisk, take off the metal shit. Like,
No,
take off the
no,
lid.
no.
What are you doing? You don't just
No,
leave
it's
it
good.
on.
No, you leave it on.
Oh, he looks like a
Because
hobo
then he
with
like
that.
he's gonna stab it in his forehead like he
No,
almost just did.
it's a sharp hazard if you have them separated, because then it's. I don't
Alright,
know.
I just hope you have your
There you go.
tetanus
How about
shot
that?
done.
We got better.
Okay, okay, that's better.
Now you're just gonna chop your ear off.
Van Gogh it.
Yeah. So, real quick, this is just a short little thing. I think Manic put it in the chat earlier this week. There's a snowball fight. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna go, but if you're into that kind of thing,
Oh, in Luminaire.
in Luminaire, I guess
Yeah.
they do it yearly. I've heard of like
It's the
the light
annual
shows.
Luminaire snowball fight.
So it's a high sec, so you gotta fix your sec status. So in prior years, if you had fireworks or snowballs, they usually let you keep them. This year, they quote unquote melted the snowballs or whatever. I don't fucking know what they're doing, but they melted them, so you have to go and get them exchanged for like new snowballs or whatever.
No.
Oh, yeah, the
As
snow
I
melts
understand it,
every
what it
year.
is the snowballs that they're handing out now are part of this skilling spree thing. So if you have snowballs from previous years, but you want to take part in the skilling spree stuff, you got to go exchange the old snowballs for new snowballs that work as part of this thing.
Yeah.
You
Where do
can
you
actually
exchange
use
those?
the skills.
So
That's what I
there's
understand.
there's I want to say they're like beacons in a high sec, so you just warp to them and then it's like you
You
can
can exchange
interact with it. Yeah, you can like interact with like it's like a cargo box thing.
An agent.
Yeah, you can interact.
That
with
sounds
it.
amazingly fun.
I was gonna say it sounds fucking stupid.
For our podcast listeners, audio listeners, Brisk is shaking his head very sternly.
Well, you couldn't hear that?
You couldn't hear his brain rattling in there.
I'm
I
just
was- I
making
thought
sure.
you could.
Yeah. So it's not. what is it? It's not just the snowball fight. They're doing the lasers, and then they're gonna have like New Eden Radio, have some music for it. So some devs will
Radio,
show
yeah.
up, I believe. So, okay. I was just checking with you, Razor. I was like, I didn't want to like drop a hammer if.
No.
Gotcha, okay.
That's perfectly okay. It's probably one of my corp mates.
I had an idea. I just wanted to check before I just went all like. Anyway, so, see, and this is where I was going to. You guys all found your gifts before. There's new skins.
Yeah.
These new I can never say this name. Yeah,
You
it's
lie?
not Yowie. I always
You-
want to say Yowie. It's the
You lie.
You
You
lie?
lie.
You lie?
The Eli Festival.
Yowli. Yowl.
What are
You
you
lie.
talking about?
Yowl.
The Yule
Oh, it's
Festival.
not Yule. It's Yule. It's spelled weird, but it's Yule.
Okay, so the Yule skins. I always thought Yule was Yule.
I need it.
Yeah,
Well,
but
that's
the languages,
correct, but
they
they're
spell it
trying to.
different.
They're spelling it all Eve.
It's like Icelandic-ish.
Iceland.
It's like how they spell
Oh.
Sydney, you know?
Oh yeah.
Exactly, with the Y.
Anyway,
Yeah, so there's a whole
It's a
bunch of
festive
skins.
skin.
So these skins are actually pretty sweet. I'm just gonna put a link from the site. You can go and look. They have an avatar and a Leviathan on there. You can look at. The rest of the skins are along the same concept.
So Drayden
So-
got us all some of these. They talk. Oh no, I'm stuck in a bubble. Fuck my eye.
Yeah, so they have like the red and whatever. They have green lights on them, but they also have this it's like a progress bar along the ship. All the different ships have them on different parts of the things, and they have 12 notches of the lights. Now the light will just cycle forward. That's just a normal part of the skin, I believe. But then starting from 13 days before Christmas, each day a new light will just stay on, and it basically builds up progress bar towards Christmas. And then after Christmas, it goes away. And then next year, it does that every year for the skin. So it's pretty cool. And they actually just, even without the bar lit up, they're pretty sweet looking skins. So
And this is super neat too, because I think this is kind of like, I want to say at Vegas they talked about skins that change when you're in warp versus not, and I think this is. Well, I don't think we've seen those yet, but this is another example of.
yeah, there's one
potentials-
out there already.
Oh,
Yeah.
is there? Okay, so there's
Yeah, we-
that, and then this is the other example of things CCP can do with their skins,
All
and
the
I'm
time.
actually really excited because I'm hoping eventually everyone wants alliance skins or themed skins or whatever, right? But I'm hoping
Yeah.
eventually we can see skins that change based on the way your ship is fit, and you can use it to juke people or trick people or whatever. And I just want to see cool shit.
yeah, I mean, either that's a cool idea. Just kind of adaptive skins that can change based on either what you're equipped with, what you're doing. It just kind of adds it. I mean, for the pilots that fly zoomed in, I do that. I don't fly zoomed out unless I have to.
Usually all by
pretty much-
myself, so why not?
I pretty much, if you're in a fleet, I mean, I don't solo roam, so that was kind of where it'd be important. But if you're just in a fleet and you're just anchored up, you don't need to see where the fuck you're going. You just trust the anchor completely and hope that they know what they're doing. And once in a while, you'll zoom out and see where you're at. But other than that, you just got to follow broadcast and anchor up. So fly zoomed in, check out your ship. Yeah. So, and they're actually not that pricey. I don't know. I don't really buy skins off the what's the store? The New Eden store very much, but most of them are 110 plex. I think there's a few that are 390. The Arc is 390. I had to get one of those, even though I don't hardly ever fly my Arc, but Arcs are sexy. You got to get a skin for it.
Can I have your arc?
Oh, hey,
I don't
speaking
think I
of
can fly
arcs,
Jump Freighters, but I'll take one.
I've won 2 arcs on the Hypernet this week.
Fuck.
Heyo.
Yeah, the Hypernet. Oh man, well, we have the Hypernet later. That was gonna be one of the main topics, but man, the Hypernet is
Do you
fun,
want to talk
and
about it
I.
now?
We can talk about it now. There's nothing.
You wanna
stopping
just
us
go
right
into
now.
the Hypernet?
Segue.
Let's
That was
just
a great
okay.
segue.
Yeah, way to go.
You wanna know my experience with the Hypernet? Bought a Raven State issue ticket. It didn't sell out, so I got my disc back, no big deal. And then Elise Randolph, my CEO, was like, "Hey guys, if I don't win this Providence, I'm kicking Rain from the corp." And then he goes, "Oh damn it looks like she's purge free 2020," and he links a picture of him winning it. And I'm like, "Oh thank God, I didn't
Fuck,
realize
really,
You made it.
someone
That
else
actually
gambling
worked?
could get me kicked from the corp / alliance."
dude?
So
That's
that's my pure 2 experiences of Hypernet. Nothing else.
PL is just
Made
riddled with addicts. Then, even up to the
Mhm.
leadership
Yeah.
level.
Bunch of degenerates.
I know,
That's
it's
what
just-
we are.
Yeah.
all all the pearl clutching was justified, I guess.
I mean, Test isn't any better. I mean, Pro God Legend is probably the. He's like the scion of
running
gambling
Silver
now.
Club.
He's the
Yeah.
one.
How did Somer Club fare after they lost 200 bill trying to raffle that state?
No. It's 200 million.
Fine,
So-
No, it's 200 million because the cores are only
200 billion. It's 200
No,
billion.
it was 200 billion. So
Billion
he
with
had to
B.
put in the core. He had to put in that many cores to be able to put the Raven up for auction at that price.
Wasn't it 512 cores though?
No, it's
No.
not.
512
It's
tickets.
It was.
here's the deal.
Oh, it's the price that you
Drayden,
set.
because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I
'cause You're
don't.
new.
That's why I'm asking it in a question form and not making it a statement.
The cores, it ramps up the number of cores you need based on the amount per ticket and the amount overall. So for like a 4 trillion ISK, auction, or raffle, which is what this was,
It's
some
5%.
absurd huge
Gotcha.
number of cores, like 100,000 cores or something.
Right.
Pretty sure it was
There you go.
532,000 cores or something like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so-
I saw it.
Yeah, I don't know why my
Hold on.
mind was so wrapped
Hold on,
around
hold
the
on,
fact of
screenshot.
like
I
cores
sold
and nodes
on the
are equivalent.
on the
but-
first day. I sold $100 worth of cores. That was 24,000 cores. So that was a
Jesus.
lot of cores that he had to buy to get that.
I'm scrolling to find the screenshot of it from where he put it.
Oh,
up.
the cores themselves. Yeah, it was like
Yeah, it was pretty
500,000.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's 2 ways that CCP gets a tax on this. They first get, of course, the cores that you have to put up the auction item, and then at the end of the auction, they get another 5% of the ISK that the item went for.
The ISK itself is a sync, so technically, I mean, it goes to CCP, but it really just disappears kind of out of players' pockets. The cores themselves, you have to buy on the NES store via Plex, initially just to get them generated. So therefore, CCP makes money that way because obviously, if you're buying Plex, you're paying CCP, so that's how they get them.
The oh no, we got anti-gamblers already railing.
Where? Show me.
No, let's not get into
Come on,
the whole
gambling!
the validity
the
of
children.
gambling. Yeah. I mean, I'm fine with that, but
No, if children want
just-
to gamble, they can gamble. Everyone's having fun with it.
I don't
Yeah.
know who's bitching. Why are people
No,
bitching?
no one's bitching. You're
Nobody's
bitching.
bitching. It's internet lawyers
Look,
and internet.
here
fucking
is the
purchase
bottom
sellers.
line, okay? And I said this before the meta show. I'll repeat it here because you guys drive me crazy. Guys, we're all adults. If you want to go gamble on the hypernet, go ahead. Just don't be a dick about it.
Don't whine when you lose
don't
all of your money.
gamble your fucking rent money. Don't go buying Plex that you can't afford.
too
Just
late.
don't do stupid shit. But have fun. Drayden, I'm sorry that you're gonna miss having.
It's my last pack of ramen tomorrow, and that's gonna last me till January 1st. I'm fucked.
Sorry, dude.
Get
Jesus,
ketchup packets from
Drayden.
KFC.
Drayden, can I
That's
can I
it.
can I paste the link into Twitch or no?
Yeah, X up first, and then I'll give you permissions, and then you can paste.
How can I get expensive skins if I don't gamble rent money? Fair. I mean, you don't have
Alright,
to
you have,
gamble the rent
minute.
money. You could just buy the skin.
So I linked an
Where's
image.
the rush in that though?
I linked an image in Twitch chat if you guys want to see what it looks like when you try and put up a Raven state issue for. I think this one was for 3.5 trillion. No, he did 4 trillion. That's how many hypercores it takes.
I
So
love the like wallet
Holy
balance.
fuck.
81 mil.
yeah. Well, I mean, you don't keep all of your ISK on that character. Come on.
Yeah. But still, it just cracks me up.
Yeah.
Now, something with this state Raven. Now, Rain, you got a kill in this
Yeah.
thing. Was it this particular ship?
Yes, that was that one. So, knowing that this, I assumed the State Raven was going to sell, and knowing I would literally never get any other chance to fly it or get a kill in it, I was like, oh my god, I should try this. So, I got really lucky and was super drunk last weekend because I was freaking the fuck out. Because at first, so for those who don't know, there's a bug, right? So, if you fight someone, dock into a citadel, undock in a different ship, you still register on their kill mail if they die within the 15 minutes.
Mhm.
So I was like, okay, perfectly flawless way for me to get a kill on the Raven State issue. Or in the Raven State issue. And I was like, there's no way for me to fuck this up. Like, I don't have to really do anything. There's literally, like, and then Casper, the guy who's, like, managing this, so friend of Blue Melon, because Blue Melon's retired, he doesn't really play, so he gave all of his assets to Casper and is telling Casper what to and what not to do. And so I asked Blue, I said, Blue, can I get a kill in this? And he goes, ask Casper. And I'm like, yo, Casper, you want to do this? He's like, I'm drunk, fuck it, let's do it. And so we're on Discord. I'm like, Casper, like, my plan's gonna work. It's flawless. We don't have to risk it. It'll be fine. He's like, nah, dude, you have to fucking undock. Don't be a pussy. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? So he had a 100, it was like 150 AU safe. It was one of those deep safes. Like, I have no idea how the fuck he has it. And so we were timing, because he was in his rogue, he was timing how long it took him to land. And so then therefore we were like, okay, can I align and warp and land? And then when I warp back to the Citadel, will I land in time my, that I won't be in like time, aggression time or whatever. So I undock, we warp there, I kill him, and then like I immediately am aligning back and I warp back. And it was super nerve wracking. Like first time I've gotten like the shakes in a really fucking long time. And I'm grateful that I was drunk, because if not, I'd probably have a panic attack. And it was super intense, but that's what we did. And so I gave it back to him, and then he I think actually when he moved it to, because he had to move it to a station, so it was in the Keepstar, he had to unfit everything, and then he warped it, but because it's faction warfare, he default warped it to 10 kilometers. And so he was
Oh
10
my God.
kilometers.
Slow boating.
So
Slow
he
boating
put
in.
it
Slow boating
worse.
with an
And then
empty
he's like,
RSI.
oh, fuck
Unfit.
my life.
Why would
The
you?
slow
Why would you
boat
empty the
Raven
fit? Why
Stage.
not just at least put a prop mod on it or
I-
something?
I
Why
don't
not put a
know.
tank? Why would
I
you
don't know.
empty fit it? Why, if you're gonna fly it, make
I
it
don't
fully
know.
fit so if
I
someone
don't
catches
know.
you, you might have a chance to kill them.
But I saw that story. I'm like, there's no fucking way he did that. Because like,
Yeah,
this,
no,
like,
he did.
oh my god, like that's terrifying to me.
He was talking about it in the High Rollers channel the other day, so.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's the Adventure of the Raven State issue. So now it's stuck in Awamake in a station.
The
I
NPC
guess?
station, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's probably one of the ones that has an instant dock to the Keepstar. So if they want to continue to fly it, they just eat the 200 bill loss, or yeah, 200 bill loss, and then just fly it. I guess. I'm assuming they're gonna continue to try and sell it, because I don't think Casper really cares for it.
Yeah, How many core? Because I know it expired. What was is 2 days the max, or is it 3 days the max?
It's 3.
3 days.
Yeah.
Okay, so they set for 3 days. How many core or nodes were they short?
I think there was something like 200 or 300 cores left. It
Yeah.
didn't even get halfway.
Oh wow. Okay, so
It was
pretty
a
much all the
lot.
because that's about what it was at the end of
Mhm.
Pro God's stream. So pretty much after that, no one
Yeah.
hit on it.
I know a couple of people that bought into it after that, but it was still over 200, if not 300 cores when
Yeah,
it expired.
I would have loved to put a couple. It's just that's too much. I don't have that much ISK.
So, I mean, if you think about it, it would be
Not to
really nice
gamble
if
with.
CCP would allow you to set the number of tickets that you could do a little bit higher for those high-priced items like that, because he was asking 4 trillion. Honestly, if he had been able to do 1,000 tickets instead of 512, it would have.
Yeah, he could have dropped the price to the
To
point
like
where
3
people would have
billion
bought
Yeah.
them.
per ticket.
So,
That's a bit more.
It was
doable.
Yeah.
what was it? 6 billion a ticket?
I think
7
it was
billion a
seven.
ticket?
7.8. 7.8.
7.8. Okay.
And not every Joe Blow has 7.8 billion to just blow on a ticket. I mean, I know people that wanted to get in on it that couldn't because they didn't have that kind of.
I don't even know if I have
Yeah.
that much liquid. I think I have about 5 or 6 billion liquid, but I mean, I could liquidate some stuff and get like
Yeah.
16 billion. But it's like I'm not going to
But if-
gamble half of my money on
on the
a
flip side of
1 in
that-
500 chance to get it. Hell no.
On the flip side of that, though, I think
Well, what
that
if you
4 trillion
won
was
trade?
probably a little bit high of a goal to achieve with that item. I know that there's only 4 of them left, but still.
Yeah. No, I actually said, LB, if I won, I would fit it up and go solo roam it live on stream. I would not stop
Yeah.
until it died, because
You just need like a bunch of facts with you.
yeah, I was joking around when I said it, and then I thought about it. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I would actually do that. So,
And a lot
And-
of people like.
and when it died, I'd be like,
You
and
take
then
it
there
out on
was
one of
3.
those, the Utafleet fucking filaments.
Yeah,
Yeet
one of those
the
up.
reindeer
Oh,
filaments.
the
yeah, the Yeet
reindeers.
Fleet, the Yeet film.
Utafleet.
Yeet fleet filaments. I still want to do that.
Yeah, I was calling them the
I'm
reindeer
excited for
filaments,
those.
just because they're all named after the nine
Do we know?
reindeer.
Do we know how long that CCP is going to let them last?
They don't
January
have an
7th.
expiry. No. Do they have an expiry date on the filaments themselves?
Let me look.
I
They
think
didn't when I
January
checked.
7th, the filaments, any of those particular filaments, become calm filaments. So you don't lose the filaments, but they become
No.
normal filaments, and
Are
they
you
don't do
serious?
they don't do the cool nullsec teleporty shit anymore.
No.
So-
God.
Yeah. So anyway,
Doesn't say that in the description or anything.
it was a thing in the update post about it. Before we get into that though,
Whoever reads
a
those.
little more about the hypernet. Before, I mean, I guess we could just bounce around. Dirk's not here. Shit. Who cares about
Do
order?
whatever we want.
Well, yeah, fuck it. Let's just get into yeah, fuck it.
I'm excited for the reindeer filaments though, because like me. So for those who aren't aware, I'm in PL, so we've been camping 5 TAC P, which is Guardians of the Galaxy / like Guardians of
Init.
the Galaxy staging. Yeah, Init staging. And so sometimes when you're camping, like obviously like stuff comes and goes. Sometimes you're not having fun, but TLDR, I have a shit ton of thrashers, like cheap 5 mil, 1 mil thrashers up there. And I would just love to be like, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna go roam somewhere else and then teleport myself and maybe some friends and like cheap shit. And then we were just like, fuck it, let's just burn somewhere and feed. And then like that's all we do and then teleport back. Like that sounds like super exciting
Yeah.
to me.
So I think that the max number of people that you can take with you is 25. If I'm not
That's
mistaken.
with the. That's the thing is that so there's 9 different. They're named after the reindeer for Santa.
Mhm.
That's why I call them the reindeer ones. Because you got the Dasher, the Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, all those.
Mhm.
The Rudolph is the only one that you can take 25 with. The Blixen and Donner, I think, are 20, and then so basically like the going from the order, like the order they are in the song, that's 1 through 9, and they bring anywhere like beginning at 5 people up to 25 at the end.
Yeah.
And to do it, you have to be in the same fleet, and you all have to be within 6 kilometers of the fleet commander. I don't know if the fleet commander has to be the one. I think they have to be the one to initiate the filament. Is that because
It probably doesn't matter.
I
Probably
wouldn't
just
think it'd
has-
matter. I would just think 6,000 or 6 kilometers from the person using the filament, but they said from the fleet commander in the post, so I don't know what the actual exact thing is. But you're all basically you're all going to be balled up together anyway. So, and it
So
yeah,
something that a couple of my guys threw around would be amazing to do is blops hunting. Like go 25 people, random part of space, and then have 100 go hunting. Or take an Icky fleet and just go randomly into random nullsec and find supers to kill.
yeah, and it's random nullsec system just pops you in there. And I saw someone on the Twitter post because Astralthi put a big what the fuck Twitter post about it. That's the first time I heard about these. And someone was asking, after 15 minutes, do you blink back to the starting point like you would from a filament thing? No, I don't think so. I think you just
That
Once
would
you're
be
gone,
cool.
you're gone.
No, you're
Yeah.
there. You're there. That's the whole point is you get yeeted. That's why they call it yeet.
I'm
That's right.
trying to convince CCP to do this for Valentine's Day, but instead it's you and one other person. So if you guys use it within 5 minutes, you get teleported to the same area. And so, like Valentine's Day, haha,
Oh,
like
like-
romance or whatever.
Like a blind date?
That's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. Or you activate one and it acts as a Sino. And
Oh, we
only
did-
one person anywhere in New Eden can jump to it. So you obviously either have to have like a Titan bridge or a capital, but it's only one person and only one time.
We'd
So
have
you
to-
light it and anyone can just fucking show up.
we'd have to do like a dating show and set people up for these Eve dates.
Like, here's some filaments. Go have fun.
That's a bad idea.
Back in my
Yeah.
day, we had to actually go out and meet people.
I can just see Rain getting
Wow.
matched up with one of the guys that hates her on the forums. And there you
Oh,
go.
hell yeah. Wait, forums? People hate me on the forums?
I mean, whatever. And
I never
here,
read the
Twitch
forums.
chat.
Twitch chat can suck my dick. Maybe they'll have fun on my
There you
date.
go.
Fuck, I'm supposed to get that sound clip. Hold on.
Oh, I got it. I actually have this.
The Natalie Portman one?
Yeah.
What is it?
Oh, maybe.
Oh God.
Let's take it to that one.
So it's not good enough. It's not good exactly. It's not good enough to just have her saying it. We got to get the Natalie Portman.
No, you gotta
version
get it.
of her saying.
I mean, it's Natalie Portman. Now we can say she's been on our show.
I didn't even hear it.
It's probably
Why'd
too
you do
low.
a
Wait, were you
shot?
taking a
I'll
shot
get it, I'll
for
get
it?
it, hold on.
Thanks for letting us
Drayden,
know.
what the fuck? We're
Hey
a
guys, let's do a
team.
shot, dude. I am not
Hey,
giving warnings
hey,
about
Drayden,
anything
let's
tonight.
do a
You
shot.
want some fuck?
Let's do a shot.
Sorry, I'm. It's habit because, sometimes like when Dirk's there and Dirk's just like
Shots.
going and going, and I'm like, I want to do a shot.
Shots to this reindeer filament thing.
Yeah, the
I did
radio.
mine.
I want to. I mean, you get 7. Okay. Oh, it's 2. Yeah. So from the, we haven't even talked about the login rewards, but from the login rewards,
But you can breathe. So from the login stuff, you'll be able to get festival launchers, snowballs, and then to be able to partake in the chilling spree, which is where you go out and take the snowballs that you get, shoot a ally or not an ally, shoot a player, shoot an NPC, and you'll get rewards. And then other rewards include some of the reindeer filaments, more skins, which are different than the ones Drayden were talking about. They look more like candy cane-esque. So like blue and teal, not blue, teal and
it's-
purple.
Yeah, I would say teal and It's or cyan, teal or cyan, one of the two.
Cyan, yeah. Hey Dom. But yeah, so it's one of those. And they're like for like T1 ships. You can get them as both an alpha and an omega. So they're really great for, I would say, new players.
They're
So if you're,
really
like,
cool
new
skins,
player-
actually. And
Yeah, they have like an aura effect. Like I don't know if you
Do they?
guys noticed that.
I haven't
Yeah.
I haven't
So it looks
flown in
super
one yet.
aura.
I activated a bunch, but
So
and
one
they
of
give
the
them to, like, you get a bunch of frigate ones, destroyers, cruisers, battleships. You get a whole bunch of ships with these. So I like them. They're pretty nice.
Yeah, they're cute.
one of the people commented on you the Valentine's Day filaments rain as long as they eat us back in 9 months as well. I thought that was worthy.
There you
of that's worthy. 9 months later, you get eaten.
9
back
months
to the
it
same
just
place.
sends you. It just like ports you back and just puts a message like, "Hey, can we
Wait.
talk?"
I want my child support.
There we go.
Oh.
That'll be
There you go.
That'll be so much better at the soundboard than I tried to do it last week. It was not great.
Years of training.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm still coughing about that.
No, it's all
Um,
good. Everyone's talking about the snowball, so if you have the snowball things, go to HiSec or up to whatever the fuck the beacon things are called and trade them in. That's all the info.
Why?
That's all
I mean, why do they melt them?
I don't
It's
know.
space.
They want to do this
Nothing
new
melts in
stuff.
space.
Because they had to look. I thought I explained this, but maybe you had shit in your ears. They're not the kind that works with
Sure
the
did.
skilling spree thing.
Well, why can't
They
they
have
make them
to
work
swap
brisk?
'em.
Game
No, they
design
can't.
is easy,
What? No,
brisk. What
no.
the fuck?
Oh, Jesus Christ, no! Don't start.
You simply just make it work. You just click the button to make it work.
The last thing
Just a line of
you
code.
want these guys to do, especially when they already had to do this, is add something else to run in that script that changed everything. All the different stuff they already had to change, they didn't want to do that on a bunch of random stuff. So they just make people go and turn it in. And that way, at least they can see who cares enough and has kept that stuff enough to go find it.
That's how
I hear that-
CCP gets
I hear
us
that-
to pay to work our own man hours to change in our own damn items in the game.
Oh my God.
I hear that
Horseshit.
shield supers melt
Unsubbing.
as well.
The what?
Shield supers are what?
I hear that shield supers melt in space as well.
They do.
I wouldn't know.
I feel like there's a story behind this.
Yes, they melt, especially when they're my rag and it's 3 days old. They melt.
Oh,
Give her a replacement, don't
wait.
you, Brisk?
when did you
I
lose a
did.
rag?
I have. Dude, like a year and a half ago.
Trina, when
Oh.
you like joined the show?
Oh, okay. I
You
thought
lost-
you were talking about very recently. Like,
No,
'cause I haven't been on a fleet in a
no.
couple days.
When
I've
the
been-
hell? When the hell have
working
we
on-
had a Titan fight in any
I
recent?
don't know. I figured
memory?
maybe
You
a couple
lost-
days ago.
When's initiative gonna field Titans? We're
You-
waiting up in the north.
I'm waiting too. I want to.
Me too.
I'll drop
Brisk,
them on
this-
your head.
Brisk, what you do? Okay, Brisk. Here's the deal. You accidentally jump. We won't shoot you first, and then everyone else will jump to save you, and then we can shoot them. And then you
I
can
don't
shoot
think
us.
that's probably not going to work.
I hear Villy's
Especially
waiting for you
another
guys to drop
rag.
Titans too.
I don't think that's going to happen.
It's a
I'm
flawless
interested to see.
plan.
So since we're talking about 5TAC-P again, today Billy announced on Reddit that Test is now coming to fight Darkness as well.
Is this
They did-
because he's like crying about
Right.
Sword Dragon?
Yeah, we
and-
okay.
Yeah.
So let's go into full let's go into full
right.
speculation mode.
I absolutely love this story.
Yeah,
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Brisk,
There's
tell
you
us,
no,
right?
there's. I don't have any more details than
But
what
let's just
he
hear
wrote
the
in the post.
speculations. I want those.
But
So,
no, but
he's
what
clearly-
All right, so I can only speculate. I've talked to Sort, but he didn't tell me anything. I haven't talked to Billy. Every Friday is the CSM weekly meeting with CCP. That's what we do. That's what they do. What we did when we were on. Every Friday they have a meeting. Something happened in today's meeting because the Reddit post came out like right after the meeting time. Something happened in the meeting today that got Billy so pissed off and so angry that regardless of talking to anybody or putting any plans together or even like just getting their guys ready on a war footing, because if you remember, they just ended a war. They pulled all their guys back to Esoteria from fighting against Fraternity and the Winterco guys. The war was over. They won. They walked away. These guys were back on a peacetime footing. And Billy says, "Nope, we're going to war." And the reason we're going to war, because I think Sort is bad for the game on the CSM, and the only way to stop him from getting reelected is to destroy his voter base. This is a total CSM war.
Yep.
I like.
100%.
We have to. Okay. We need a name for this, and I think we should coin the name. The
How
name's
about
always
the
been
high
coined.
school petty drama war?
No,
That's
no, no, no. It
honestly
needs
what
to be
it
something
sounds like.
good.
It's got to be something short and
This'll
catchy.
be-
It can't be
well,
that
I mean,
long. That's a.
This will be the first. This will be the first CSM war. I mean, this is.
Well, it's a
this is
CSM,
someone
but
that's
we
been
need something a little
elected.
more
Has
clever than
CSM
just a
ever gone to
CSM
war?
war. I mean,
I don't
CSM
think-
But there's never been like CSM conflict in the past where they're like,
There has been. I mean, obviously, like judge flipping and stuff like that was a result of the CSM stuff. But I don't
but
think
that's
I can't remember a
metagaming and not
time.
a war.
But I can't remember a time when to stop somebody from getting elected.
Civil war. We should call it the.
They went.
Oh,
to
what
war.
about-
the
oh, the
uncivil war? How about the
impeachment
uncivil
The
war?
war?
uncivil war.
no, because they're not
Uncivil
trying to get impeached. It's this. Well,
The uncivil
see,
war.
it's
I
the
think that's
s-
funny.
The Civil War is good. I just
How about
I
the
hope
Bean
there's
War?
no
We
like
call it the
weird
Bean War.
people. I don't want people to
What's
like
that
have
about?
some weird construed connotations of. I probably didn't even use those words correctly in that sentence, but the Civil War is fine. Let's just. I'm not even gonna go there. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
The Secret
uncivil war.
because
I like it.
it needs to be more clever than the CSM War. Because I mean, everyone has always named wars in the past, and like the Halloween War. I liked World War B.
That was.
I don't
really
know
clever
why
name.
Imperium
I
was
don't know
so
why.
like,
pretty
oh
good.
fuck, that's
I
not
don't know
World War
why
B. It's like
people
why?
didn't
It's
like how
funny. It's
clever that-
catchy. Like why would
It was
you?
so clever.
Yeah, why would
like,
the meme masters
Killaby,
of Goon Swarm
Goonbees,
not like that?
World War, like, because everyone's involved. Like, that
But
was super clever.
I'll tell you why we don't like it. Why we didn't like it? Because we didn't come up with it. Come on.
Here's the thing. I was in
That's why.
Imperium at
That's
the time and I
shitty
loved it.
excuse.
I was
a
pushing.
clever
I was like,
meme.
Plus, it ignores the
Casino
reason
War
why the
was
war
dumb.
happened.
That sounded
So,
Dude, War
stupid.
happened
It's
No.
World War
because
B
said
in my.
fuck goons.
Casino War
Everyone
is a
said fuck-
perfect.
Casino War is
No.
a shitty
Name.
Casino
fucking
War
word.
is
Fuck
stupid.
that.
It's World War B in my head canon. You can't change that.
Yeah,
It's
you fucking-
Casino War because
no,
that's what it
losers
was.
don't get to pick what the name was called. It's called World War B, World War B.
Oh,
or Honey
you know
Bad-
what?
Honey
I
Badger
still
Cold
call
War.
it the Battle of Manassas. It's down the
The
street.
who?
Exactly.
What?
You guys don't remember any of the Civil War, the real Civil War stuff.
No, the North won.
I can't believe
That
you're still
doesn't mean I
drinking
don't
that,
call the
Chris.
battles by the Southern names because
Chris,
the
stop
Southern names
it.
make better
Yeah, sorry,
sense.
we're not racist. We
Name
don't
it
use
after
Southern
the
names.
town, not after some stupid ass river nearby. That's stupid.
Yeah, it's the. Sikander. Like, what is that? A bean martini? A bean
The
teeny?
bean teeny.
Yeah.
It's a bean.
Bean teeny.
Beans.
It's so,
So one
mad.
of- one of
That's
my members-
disgusting. Fuck beans
One
are
of my
gross.
members that lives in New
Bean
York, he
teenies.
says this is what he
I like
imagines people like from outside of the city eating beans out of a fucking martini glass.
That's
Yeah,
it.
well,
That's what we
I
do.
guess it's not beans themselves. I mean, like, I like chili. Like, so beans are in that. I don't like
See, I hate
baked
beans and chili.
Bush's
but
beans
baked
are the best
I
beans.
love-
because I
yeah,
don't
fuck
like
yeah, I
baked
love
beans
those.
because I don't like the sauce they come in. It's disgusting.
What are you
Hey, Bruce.
talking about? The sauce is the best part.
No,
Come on,
it's
dude.
nasty. Like chili beans are great in that. I'm fine with beans and a few
What
other
the
things
fuck,
too.
Drayden? You need to be cultured.
Like fajoule.
Brisk.
Like you get the fajoule soup like at Olive Garden. There's beans in that. That's fine. But
Can you guess what my favorite battle was, Brisk?
No idea.
Battle of the
Asakai.
Bulge.
Oh,
There you go.
I get-
Heyo.
Heyo. Shots.
Shots.
Wait. Shots to Battle of the Bulge or people picking
Battle
shitty
of the
names?
Bulge.
Battle of the Bulge.
fuck.
So are we
Hitler's
going with
last
the civil,
thrust
the uncivil
into the
war?
West.
Is that what we're going for?
I like
Yeah,
the
I like the
Uncivil
Uncivil
War
War.
because it sounds super petty.
The uncivil war, I think, is good.
Ooh.
Wait, who came up with Civil War? Because we
Uncivil War is
James-
that.
Uncivil war. That's
Okay,
why
okay.
it's
So
funny.
the Civil War gave us point us in the right direction. I like the Uncivil War. That is.
we've
that-
been talking about this, Drayden.
Drayden, are you deaf? What
I
is
am.
wrong
I
with
don't know
you?
what's
Can you
going
not
on
hear
with me
anything
tonight.
today?
He's
Dude,
just drunk
I-
already.
You can't possibly be drunk.
Dude,
already.
I
You
had
haven't drank
that.
much.
I had that. What was that fucking White Claw imitation thing I had at work? It had to have been that. It fucked my whole day up.
Raining cherry.
No, Rainier Cherry
Raining
won
Cherry.
something. It was won something.
Man, the
It was
one
a
thing
sparkling spiked seltzer. Like I was joking. I was like, "Oh, I found it in the fridge at work." I'm like, "Fuck, what is this?" I'll grab it. And I was like, because the boss was out, no one was there. I was the only person in the shop today. I'm like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna have a drink." And I was like, "This is like some White Claw imitation." And I laughed about it. And I opened it and drank. It was like some Rainier Cherry spiked seltzer. I was like, "Okay, it's White Claw ripoff." Drank it, and I was like, "This is disgusting." I wasn't joking when I said it tasted like liquid potpourri, like that weird potpourri kind of like over the top scented like shit. Imagine that in
to
liquid
taste
form.
potpourri?
Scented shit.
It tasted like potpourri with the. It started out with like a slight
But
kind of like.
you're not supposed to eat potpourri, are you?
No,
Isn't that just
but
No,
like-
but smell.
I've never
smell and
eaten
taste are very
potpourri,
closely-
Rain. Just take
Okay,
the smell of
okay.
potpourri and imagine that in your mouth, if you can. No, it was really bad. It tasted like sugar-free diet shit cherry flavor, and then finished with a potpourri flavor, and then had a very awful crap beer aftertaste. And so there was 3 transitions of flavor, and none of them were good.
Subtle hints of fruit, floral, and nut in my butt. What?
So I would like to say for the record
Yeah,
that I
that's-
love the hyperlink again because I just got a better than Officer Abyssal and Tropic Radiation Sink for half the price. Of
Oh,
the
yeah.
Officer.
See, I have
Hey,
not
Chris.
had any luck. I've won one thing on the Hypernet Relay. I won a, I think it was like a Dreadgaristus web. So it was like a 55-ish mil mod, and I think I bought 2 nodes for like 5 mil. So I spent 10 million on a 50. I was like, okay, I won. But I've lost about 40 million on other bids, so I'm about even
Trading.
with all of that. But then I also put 1.5 billion on the bid for the Curse BPO and did not win that. So that shit's rigged as fuck. Some guy from Volta won that.
So, Sikander
Haven't
asked
played
if my
any
hair
yet.
is green. Yes, it was dyed turquoise and it's fading to green now.
Yeah.
So
Like
My
that's
wife
weird
is
that did
my
like
wife
a
just
trans-
brought me
I see it's
a
green now.
glass to drink out of because she's afraid I'm going to slice my face open on this can.
That's what I said. Thank you, Can.
Actually, she said, "I'm not afraid. I just don't want to deal with that shit."
she doesn't want to go to the ER
Yeah,
tonight.
so basically I'm down 1.5 billion on
Stay
the,
away
on
from
the
my can,
Hypernet
woman.
at this
No.
point. There is another
No,
Curse
my can is fine.
There is another
Come on.
Curse BPO up on the market, and I was tempted
Look
to
at them
throw.
make eye contact as you drink.
But it's more expensive for these nodes, and there isn't very many purchased yet. So I don't know if it's only got like a day I think left, and there's 400 unpurchased nodes. So I think it's just gonna expire on that one.
She took the can away.
Oh,
Yeah.
she came down and took your can. She couldn't handle it.
Took my. She didn't take the beans though. I still have my beans.
Oh fuck! I thought that's what she would take away.
No,
Why'd
why
she
would
take
she take
Why
that
did she take away the empty can that doesn't have beans in it and let you keep
She
drinking?
took the
Put
can away.
alcohol in it and drink
She
out
took the
of
can
it.
away because she's afraid that I'm going to cut myself. with it. But she doesn't care about me drinking the beans. Though.
Oh, Jesus! Like what?
So I won on the Hypernet. I've won 2 Jump Raiders and the Zoria's Officer Radiation Sink.
No, stop, wait, no,
Oh!
Oh, there it goes, man! You
The
just
beans are gone.
Interference.
what do you got
The
now,
beans
Brisk? What do you
are
have to
son
drink?
of a bitch.
What do you have now?
What happened?
I got nothing. I got an empty glass. This is
I think that-
bullshit.
You should fill it with something.
See, Britt,
should
this is why
put
you don't
alcohol
get
in it.
married. This is why the rest of us have alcohol and you don't.
Manic,
Yeah.
I tried to eat my beans, but they were taken from me. I had my beans stole.
He said he'll watch the VOD. He'll catch it. He'll catch your sincere apology. Also, Manic's another person I got a gift for. Manic, check your contracts. I know you don't log in that much, but log in, check your contracts.
Brisk gets a sippy cup.
So
James got
before
it.
Brisk was robbed, I won Azoria's the Officer Radiation Sink, and shortly after I won it, I took it and used a unstable roll on it, and now
Oh,
it is
nice.
worth about 15 to 20 billion ISK.
Dude, that's amazing.
So
Are
what
you
I
did
gonna
need
you,
to,
try
I need to,
it?
I want to win. The problem right now is so far all the Zorias that I've seen,
Oh,
they're
whoop,
too
sorry.
high.
I thought you.
So-
Sorry, Brian. I thought you were someone
I
coming
might
in.
have to try to do it.
All good.
Why are you
Wait,
pulling,
are you
why
gonna-
are you
are you gonna
pulling
put it up
guys
on
out of their
Hyper?
channel?
No, that's-
You pulled your
that's-
brother out of his channel.
No, that's not my brother. That's a friend of mine. I thought he was
Alright.
someone coming in, and I just dragged him up here for some reason.
No, wait. I want to ask Razor. Are you gonna put it back up again then at the 15-20 bill? Or are you gonna like?
So I haven't decided yet. I think I want to put it on and use it. I don't think I want to actually get rid of it, but it's hard to say because there's one. I've seen screenshots of 2 that are better. One, of course, is the Hall of Fame one. That's the best one that's been seen, and then so it's not, it's worth it, but it's not right now because they nerfed the Dread, the Zenatra. So if we wait a little bit longer until the Zenatra gets a little bit more of a buff and gets out more, I think that they'll go up in price again.
Gen
Alright.
Dynamics. I don't. I wasn't watching. I don't know if it showed a graphic. I hope it did. But Gen Dynamics, thanks for the Prime sub. I hope
And
it
then
showed up.
Stragak, who was talking about brisking on stream. Thanks for the sub.
Oh, yeah,
And yes, he
Stragak.
was.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. I actually felt bad. I was supposed to go and meet Striak about a month ago, and I forgot and spaced it, and I didn't go down there.
Oh my god, that's so rude.
And then I was supposed to go down there, and then I forgot, and then 2 days later, I'm like, fuck! I was supposed to go down there for lunch. Sorry,
Trader, where are
man.
you from
We'll get another. Well, I'll go down there like sometime. I'm busy this month because of Christmas, but January I'll go down there. We'll have some lunch, man.
Are you in Idaho, Drayden?
I'm in Spokane right now. Normally, I'm gonna move back to Coeur d'Alene. I usually live. I still consider myself an Idahoan. As far as the government's concerned, I'm still live in Idaho. I did not tell them I moved to Washington. Because,
We all think you're an Idahoan.
Yeah, because I did. Well,
You
the
don't
main
know.
reason is because if I moved to Washington and told them, I would have to change my driver's license, registration, get new plates, and that would be like, $400 or
tell you how
Oh my
$500.
god, I
Dollars.
sat in the DMV for 2.5 hours.
It's not even the time. It's the $400 or $500 to get all that done that I don't want to do. And then when I move
When
back to Idaho a year later, I have to do it all again. So it's like $1,000. Instead, I just technically, as far as the government's concerned, I live at my parents' house in Idaho, so I don't have to change any of that shit.
Well, that's not exactly wrong, is it?
It's technically illegal, but it's fine.
Oh, you're fine.
I'm pretty sure you live with your parents.
What's your
When I-
permanent
Only
residence?
illegal if you get
your
caught.
parents' house. I put my parents as my permanent
okay,
residence
sure.
all the time.
When I moved
Yeah, it was-
from Florida to Indianapolis, they made me even retake the driving test to get my driver's license transferred.
Oh, damn. And that's the other thing. I wouldn't want to have to maybe Washington would do the same thing. And Washington is kind of a stupid state. I'm just going to say, fuck Washington. I mean, sorry for people that love Washington, but fuck it. I don't like this state at all. So
I'm thinking about moving to Colorado.
Colorado's nice.
I've
It's,
heard good things.
I've been there a few times. Recently, I was in the mountains in the San Juan Range. That was really nice. Before that, it was probably a decade or more ago. My grandparents used to live there, so I've been to like Fruita, Grand Junction. They lived in Greeley for a while, so I've been to those areas. Greeley, not so great. There's a lot of cattle farms near there, so it smells like cow shit. So that town was not great. I would not recommend that place. Anyway, that was a tangent.
So
Yes, it was,
hyper
wasn't it?
raffle. Wait, what were we talking about? Are we talking about like the war in the north, the hyper raffle, or Brisk getting scolded? by his
We're
wife?
doing more hyper. We haven't got to the war in the north yet. We've been jumping all over the place. It's a dream come true reign of pure Zoomer
Look,
mentality of just
Zoomer
all over.
mentality. These guys in chat just got to keep up. We're just like this on this
Yeah,
topic,
it's just
okay?
we're bouncing back and forth. We've been back and forth between the HyperNet, the war, and the patch updates about 6 times now. So wait, Chi is Chi here?
Chisumi?
I just
Where is
saw Zender say Chi. So I don't know if that
Oh.
was just an exclamation of him just saying Chi, or if Chisumi's actually here. I don't know. Anyway,
I mean, Redline's in chat if he wants to come in and talk. I know Pando's in chat too if Panda wants to come in for the War of the North.
yeah, Redline, if you want to jump on, because Blazing Bunny, I was hoping was going to be here tonight because he's one of the FCs for NC Dot for PanFam, and he's been, but Redline has been running a lot of the joint fleets for PanFam lately. So I would like to get, I was hoping that we were going to get Sort Dragon on as well.
Oh shit! I forgot to
it's
ping
too-
him. I'm
it's
supposed
too
to-
late.
I sent him a DM earlier. He didn't respond. I think he's just busy, so we couldn't
He's
get
asleep.
Sword
It's
on.
Aussie World.
Besides, you know what? He's not going to be on this show because he's going to be on the Meta Show tomorrow. So you guys can all suck my balls.
Fuck
He's
you,
asleep right now.
Brisk. He's
Inferior
our
show.
show first.
Nope,
Hey,
I
guess
stole
what?
it.
Our show is at a better time. Your show, like the Meta Show
I
tomorrow, is at
stole
a fucking
Sword
awful.
like my
it's like
wife
the middle of the
stole my
night for
fucking
him.
beans.
Our
Brisk
show's
gets
in the
Brisk off
afternoon
the
for him.
show. Brisk gets kicked off the show.
Nope, sorry.
But yeah, Redline, if you want to hop in, because I would like to, instead of us all just speculating on this war and none of us know what the fuck any of his of
What are
anything
you
going
talking
on.
about? I'm in the
All I
fucking
know
war.
is-
We're all in the
Well,
war.
I mean, well,
We
we're
shot
all in the
Brisk.
war.
Brisk died,
I've-
and then like fighting was over.
That's correct. I die a lot in the war. I died more in the war. Like
I feel
died
bad.
more fighting you
I
guys.
feel bad. That's
I
that's
know.
last
that's
week
one thing.
and I
But
died
hold
in
on,
like
when
a
we
year.
when we get Redline on here, when we get Redline on here, we're gonna have to tell him
He's here.
stop primarying Brisk.
He called
I sent
Tiana
Brisk blue.
first, and then you call out Brisk.
I set Brisk blue.
I got some
was
passive
plus 10.
aggressive shit
did
over
it.
here.
He fixed it. So I'm not going to die every 5 seconds now.
It was an error.
Like, you sons of bitches alpha me, and like I didn't even get a chance to look at you.
I didn't even get a chance. I was gonna I saw Brisk was on grid. I was like, sweet, I gotta get on Brisk kill mail. Hopefully, if we kill
This
him.
was a
And then I was like, but I'll get my drones out
You
there
were
later.
in Logi. Yeah, you were in Logi.
Yeah, but I had ore drones, but we were out of range anyway.
Always
But
out of range.
yeah, I mean, like that's the downside. Munins, you don't get in drone range usually. If
Wait,
you're in
wait,
drone
wait.
range,
I
you're
have
not
a
doing
I have
it
a
right.
meme. I have a meme of it. It's like I love Baby Yoda memes, so I made one of like Logi asking the FC to get close so Logi.
Oh
can get
yeah, I
on
saw
the
that
kill
one.
mail.
Hold on,
Hold up, I'm gonna send it to Redline, since he's our US Time Zone FC.
But yeah,
I've
I
been
was
on
I was
in
a little sad.
quite
I was like,
few
oh
US
man,
time
Brisk
zone
died so
fleets and
fast.
stuff like
I got my drones. They literally just exited my drone bay. I locked Brisk up to see him in like 10% structure and then die. I'm like, oh.
I was a sad
I was like, maybe he's gonna reship, and he's like, he said /Psy in chat, and then you said something else in local, and then you logged out. I'm like, oh, he fucking.
that was my
rage quit.
last one. I didn't have another ship to get into, and I was
You
You
should
always
trying,
have
like, son
two,
of a
Brisk. You should always
bitch.
have two.
Dude,
Come on.
I look. This is why I'm
You
not
should
going to
have
bitch
told
at my
me, man.
guys, 'cause
I'd
I
have
love
like,
my guys.
I'd have ejected out of my scimitar, went back, got an Ishtar, flown it out there, ejected it off the
Yeah,
Ishtar for
right
you,
there.
and then got
I
back
love
in
my
my
guys
scimitar. I would have
very
given
much,
you one, man.
But they literally gave us 2.5 hours to sort all of our shit and get ready for the move up, and I wasn't ready. So I just grabbed random useless shit. And what did I grab? Thank God I grabbed one Ishtar, but I didn't grab any more. And I grabbed the Loki, and I grabbed the Kiki, and I grabbed a Nurgle, because I always bring a Nurgle because that's the best ship in the
Wait,
game.
can I have your Nurgle?
I'll get you
No,
a
wait,
Nurgle.
no, Draugr. Never mind. I like Draugrs.
And that was it. I didn't bring any Abeds. I didn't bring any of our other stuff. And I was like, son of a bitch. And I get up there and I'm like, we haven't done any move ops. I haven't moved any other capitals up, so I don't have any other ships to bring. So I'm basically relying on what is in 5-Tech P. And I already yelled at Sort. I'm like, Sort, you guys need to fucking stock your damn markets.
Brisk, what you want? I got
I need an Ishtar. I need an
my-
Ishtar.
my XO goes back and forth to Jeddah almost daily from 5-Tech P. What you want? I got you.
So I need an Ishtar, 1, and I need all the fittings for an Apostle, 2.
You don't
Buffer
need an
active.
Ishtar.
I feel
Buffer
like
active.
I feel like I want to get my jump
Brisk, I have
fighter to
some
like help
thrashers.
import ships for you,
You
Brisk,
can
but
work to the side.
I
and
don't
I'll
know if
jump
I'd
out
get
of
in
them.
trouble.
I don't need any 1v1 at the Sun ships because
Well,
I don't
Thrashers are
trust you
so much
guys.
fun.
I
Okay.
don't trust you guys.
To be fair, I wouldn't trust my guys either. But if I say I'm gonna 1v1, I'll 1v1.
But you've
And
already
I will
gotten
honor-
screwed by saying that, and then they dump on you.
I know they fucking
So-
whore on my solo Kiki kills while I was 1v1ing a Kiki, and they're like, "Oh man, my Daredevil needs on there like 5% damage." Like, fuck those guys.
There
When
you
did
go.
Ishtars come back and stop?
And they didn't.
Never.
Look, even in
Pando is
chat,
bringing them
Kirk-
back into style.
Kirk is saying Ishtars aren't
them.
touching.
No, he's not.
We use them for random structure bashes. That's
You
what
say
we use them
that, but you're not in it, and yeah.
for. Yeah, we use them for random structure bashes. And they're cheaper than bringing T3Cs when we know we're going to get blobs. So who cares? It's a hack. We'll do
It's
that.
always funny when.
quick.
Well, I guess it's not the entire Imperium.
I didn't even have a chance to put my ADC on. That's how you guys alphaed me so fast. That's how bad it was.
And that was the mistake. I
was-
knew that would happen, but I didn't. It all just happened so quickly, Brisk. I'm
It
genuinely
happens.
sorry.
It's okay.
All right, Brisk,
I'm not
let's be
complaining.
honest.
Like it was funny. It was funny because I was making jokes in the chat to Redline, like fuck. And the reason I logged off, it was not. It wasn't just that I didn't have another Ishtar up there. I also had my Death Clone set back to IGE because that's where we're supposed to be having them set, and I'd already burned my jump timer, so I couldn't even get back there to reship if I wanted to.
See, because
I
I,
was like,
I
"Fuck me."
apologized in local.
Yeah, I know. I
like,
felt
Brisk,
bad.
I'm
Brisk,
so
Brisk.
sorry.
Well, it's
So
like
for
it was
those-
like I was kidding because I didn't want you thinking I was really salty because I thought it was funny more than anything. But just
Well,
kind of I had
here's-
to yell at you.
Salty.
Here's the thing with like ADC comps, right? And I always have to scream this at our line members, right? You zoom out.
As soon as you're yellow
you
box,
look
you
at
have
the
to hit
enemy
it.
fleet. You see
I know,
yellow
I
boxes.
know,
You hit your
I know.
ADC. You broadcast. Like that's what you do.
I
Yeah,
know.
you
I
know
know.
this, and you
I
got fucked. But like a lot of people are dumb as shit. Like they will broadcast in a capsule, and I'm like, you fucking idiot. We cannot help you. If you are taking damage, we cannot help you.
Yeah,
You
you're
have to
already dead.
broadcast
If,
when you're getting yellow
if
box.
it's red, you're
We
dead.
will lock you up.
That's it.
Yeah.
If you're
Yeah,
and,
don't
like,
wait
that's
for the
what-
red
that's what we
box.
did.
Wait Yeah,
I
don't-
have a 3-hour fight of a foot. I have 3 hours of footage of a fight we did in
Oh my
intense
God.
tie dye where we had to
Yeah.
keep folks alive. And if
you
you, watch,
can tell the
we
people
will
that use
keep-
their
we will keep you alive. Yeah.
you can tell the people you can tell who uses their ADC and who doesn't. They're basically like who lives and who doesn't. It's like someone broadcasts and they're full health and then they just melt and disappear. No ADC. And then the people that they broadcast and you see them take like half their shield damage and then you rep them back up. It's like that's what you're supposed to do. That module is there for a reason.
Yeah.
Please use it. Like you see a bunch of yellow boxes, turn that shit on. Don't wait for the red boxes because you might die in one volley. See yellow boxes? It lasts for like what, a minute? Something like that.
I thought it was
Thir-
15,
It,
30
might-
seconds.
it lasts long enough for the initial volley to go. So like when you see all the yellow boxes, because that means they're already locked you up. You see yellow boxes, turn that on. Just turn it on.
And here's another pro tip for the Logi pilots out there. Tiana already knows this in Initiative. I already know this in PL. NC should know this too. But you keep your hacks locked, and then you keep them locked for 3 minutes because that's how long their timer is. So after that 3 minutes is up, you can delock them, and then same shit happens. They'll ADC and broadcast, and you can lock them up and shit.
I have to say that 3-hour fight hurt my entire soul.
Are you serious? I love that. I had the most fun ever in that 3-hour tie-dye fight. Absolute blast.
Ugh.
Loved every second.
Are you
Like 2
talking-
hours had passed. Yeah, 2 hours had passed, and I'm like, oh my god, fuck. Like it felt like 15 minutes.
Which
like, we
one?
were
Which one
fucking
was
on
this?
fire.
Was this the one like several days
Saturday
ago? Or...
night.
RY?
Saturday night.
This
Yeah.
was Saturday night.
Oh,
when I
okay,
wasn't there,
yeah.
I was
Okay.
there.
I was saying I haven't. I was working late, so I missed the last 2 or 3 days. So if there's been any big fights in the last couple of days, I haven't been in them. But yeah, that one was really good. I loved that fight. That was excellent. I think I was actually in a DPS ship for the first
Yeah,
time
you
ever.
weren't Logi there.
Yeah, I was.
There were
I
lots of kill
rarely
mills.
get to fly DPS, and I grabbed a Munin, and no one said we need more Logi, guys. Swap out, because that's you. I usually go DPS, and then when the FC says swap to Logi, I'm like, okay, I'll do it. Unless I haven't flown Logi in a while, then I like flying Logi anyway. But
It was really fun. So like from the PL NCDOT perspective, like Logi was doing great, and then L9, our anchor, died like instantly. Like he got alphaed. So I started anchoring, and he was in a pod, and because people were smart, they weren't just randomly shooting pods. So we were flying around, and our guys stopped taking damage. So he's calling out like pandemic horde guys who are taking damage to try and tell them like, hey, you need to lock up like Susan and the Munin, like they're taking damage, because he was like zooming in on his pod to look at allied ships to see where the target painters and where all the like DPS was going. And like it was like some like galaxy brain fucking plays by our
Yeah.
side. It was so much fucking fun.
yeah, those are especially if you know that no one in your fleet's broadcasting, you're not getting targeted. It's the other fleet. Then you just start. Yeah, you look over there and be. Now you have to react to after the incoming fire has already happened, but you can help mitigate the damage. If they hold the reps initially, you can help sustain it. If you can catch and just see where all the bullets are going, but yeah, that's fun stuff.
So no hawk
glad
in
you
chat's
guys had
asking.
fun.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun. You did great as an FC.
No, that
but
was a
Hawk
really
in
good fight.
chat-
That went well.
He's asking about the nuding minnow. So that's Muck Barovian, who is like balls to the wall, does whatever the fuck he wants. And I just, I have in a video of me going, Muck, are you okay? And he's like, yeah, I'll live a little bit longer. And like 10 minutes later, you just like watch him like get fucking destroyed as like we're 100 off trying to keep him alive.
That man's my personal fucking hero.
He's a great dude. Like if you ever get the chance to fly with Muck or against Muck, 100% take it. He's great.
Okay. So Tiny Mixie is asking about the song. He hasn't played in 2 years. Rental empires have diminished from what they used to be.
Yeah.
A
So
lot.
Yeah,
I don't know where
Northern
PLC
Associates and all that stuff is. I wasn't even in PanFam at that point, but yeah, all those big, massive rental empires that was half the Nosexov is not a thing anymore. They're still renters, but it's not what it was.
Yeah, us and Init
Renting
couldn't
is
figure
kind
out.
of it's kind of out of like favor now for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, did you guys see that Horde took over all the Hard Knocks renters?
Did they? Wait.
Oh yeah.
Did Hard Knocks lose space?
The Hard Knocks rental group went from like 3,000 people to like 300 in the span of like 4 days.
What
And
happened
they
there? I didn't
all
hear anything about
went
that.
to Pan Galactic or Pan Intergalactic, whatever it is. Horde's
Business
rental
community.
group. Yes, business community.
PIBC.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah, Hard Knocks
So
crashed. that's why
Horde's
they got
getting
rid of all that
bigger, and Leon is getting larger.
I feel like corpse go to die. That's where waffles went. I haven't seen much from waffles.
I'm gonna do a
I
shot.
don't know.
Are we doing
Horde
a tiny
seems
drink?
pretty big.
Yeah, let's have a
Tiny
little
drink, big drink.
Tiny drink, but strong one.
Tiny drink.
You want some fuck?
I actually like that new shot sound. I
Shots
don't
to
know
the
why.
fights in the north. I've been having a blast.
Hell
on
yeah!
all sides.
I actually like the fact that there's actually been fights. There has been some. I wouldn't even call it blue balls. It's more of just there's been some stand downs here and there, but there has been a lot of actual fights taken, and even
Yeah.
by both sides, even and both sides have taken fights where they knew that they probably weren't going to come out on top, and they took the fight anyway. So I like that. And I know it's more on the Alliance. I mean, it's a lot easier for a line pilot who knows they're going to get SRP to be like, I'd rather take a fight and lose than not take a fight because, well, you're not paying for billions and billions of ISK of people.
Right, you're not the one paying the
Yeah,
SRP.
so it's nothing out of your wallet, or at least not very
Yeah.
much. And so but I do like the fact that it's like, well, we're at a bit of a disadvantage, but fuck it, let's take it. I like that
That-
Well,
mentality. and
but
that's
here's
been
the
happening.
thing. All right, so we had like lots of fights last week, but this week it's been quiet again. What's going on?
Well,
It's been
You're
more
not
of
doing
like
anything.
I mean, and you've said this first, right? It's more like that small gang stuff around 5 B. And like, to be fair, like you're like, I'm not gonna 1v1 you. Like, you don't trust people not to blob. Which is
Honestly, it's
fair.
not that I'm not going to 1v1 you. It's just that I got other shit to do.
Well, that too, but like that's like where our content's been. So like, I know for me and PL, like I have a character stage there. I can log in and fit a Thrasher, and I can go maybe sit off the Keep Star, and someone may warp to me to try and fight me. Usually, like the Guardians of the Galaxy guys and the Ranger Regiment, and like even in it, well, they'll upship me, but that's fair. I don't expect them to have like solo PvP ships like I do. But it's been like I've had fun. Like I bumped a Kiki off a Keep Star and I killed it, and like that was fun to me. Or we'll fly around and we'll find some random riding Ishtar gating around and we'll kill it. Stuff like that has been like kind of the in between. Otherwise, it's like solve games or structure timers, and I don't think anything has really come out in the past couple days.
You mean the 9,000 iHub timers and jump bridge timers and everything else back in Cloud Ring and Fountain?
Is that what's coming out?
are you guys getting hit in Fountain right now?
I have not seen anything about going to Fountain or going to Fountain.
I haven't been paying attention. Like, is all your
The
stuff in Fountain getting hit?
the counterintuitive has been there are, well, of course, in it, of course, has our Moon Empire everywhere, but there have been attacks on jump bridges that lead from Fountain to the north, and all of the SOB structures that go from Fountain to the north. That's a lot of counter that I guess smaller groups inside of NCPL have been doing.
Bengal,
That
thanks
must
for
be
the
out of my
43 fucking months.
Yeah.
God damn.
43 months in a row. It's pretty good. That's pretty
Yeah.
impressive.
Now, that's,
I was gonna say, that's probably out of
is
my
that
sight, but-
Erox? No.
We have another small drink.
I mean, man, yeah, it's.
Uh,
And I would say we've been talking about these
If we
fights
were
we've been
thirsty
having
enough for that.
recently, but we haven't been talking about the upcoming
to all our fans and
test
supporters out there.
declaration.
You want some
Tess
fuck?
just said they were fighting. They're not saying shit. Like they're like.
Well,
"Oh,
they
we're
said they're
gonna
going to
deploy."
war, but they haven't put any
Yeah,
kind
what,
of.
what the fuck is their war? Like, fuck off.
Well,
This
they
is our
haven't said
territory.
any commitments of like we're deploying it this day. I mean, I don't think they're gonna broadcast that publicly. I mean, people will find out and know. But
Shot.
shot.
But this is the problem. It's like, why get angry and run to Reddit and say you're declaring war on Sort when you're
That's
not
why it's
ready to do it?
uncivil, Brisk.
It's content.
But that's
It's
that's why it's
uncivil
uncivil.
bullshit.
Yes, that is why we're calling it uncivil. I just don't understand what the philosophy behind that is. It's like, you really want to fuck with him and really mess him up, then don't just say random, "Oh, we're going to declare war on Sort."
Just start moving.
Go start
Well,
doing
do
it.
it.
Plan
It was,
and go up.
some kind of a
No
now.
worries.
Sort obviously couldn't say anything because apparently it's NDA of what.
Well,
the
obviously,
actual-
what happened in the meeting is NDA.
Yeah,
because
what happened to me
them
is NDA. Like
and
obviously,
CCP.
Sort and Villy had an altercation or something. Something happened at the CSM that
I hope one of them said
they
"Suck
got
my
pissed
dick."
off at each other enough that Villy wants to go to war with GOTG over it, but they can't. Like Sort can't talk about the details because it was in a discussion where CCP was there as well, and so therefore it is covered in the NDA. So it's the actual reasons for this war is NDA. Like they can't talk about it,
Right.
so they have to. It's just shit happened. They're pissed at each other, and all we can do is speculate. and make assumptions and a bunch of blown out of proportion guesses, and I hope that a bunch of those go rampant. Like
The NDA war.
it's fucking Order
pretty
66
good.
going on, and it's gonna be a giant. Well, I don't know. Tess is going to war, but
What if it's all a
What
ruse?
is that?
cruise?
a ruse cruise could be.
Are you saying
Yeah.
like that Tess says they're going to war, but really they just
The
don't deploy or
NDA
don't
war.
do
Oh,
anything?
that's tempting too.
I'm saying that they
No,
don't do a full
uncivil.
deployment.
I think
but,
uncivil. I like uncivil war.
Billy
then.
takes a
I
bunch
think
of
we're gonna
dudes and
coin
they go
that.
up and shoot things.
I mean, I can look. I
they
can see
could.
them.
That's
I
what
can see
Horde
this just
does.
being a way to fuck with him. But in the end, if he's really mad and thinks that Source bad for the game and wants him off the CSM, the only way to do that is what he's doing. But I mean, even then, I don't even know because here's what I'd say. The only reason Sword got on the CSM this time is Killer B quit. I mean, Sword
That's true.
came in 11th.
He was so close though, but 11th by 12 votes.
To be fair though, 11th isn't
Still.
that bad compared to like just like not even getting
23rd.
close.
Yeah, I was
right?
like, just throw out any number greater than 11.
But
Yeah,
who
but
else?
I
But who?
mean-
But look. How many other people? How many other parts of Deadco have left since that election? And Slice is gone, and
I thought
Kenshin's gone.
Slice left before that.
Well, Kenshin's gone. So who? I mean, does he have? Would he have had enough votes
Slice
anyway?
was.
I actually don't
how
know.
long
I
ago
don't
was
know how
Slice?
they
That was when we were fighting. Like, that was when we were clearing
We've been
Ethereum
blue
Reach and
with
stuff.
Slice
So that was
for a
like
while-
3-4
for a while.
months ago, something like that.
Yeah,
Kenshin's
we-
only been in it for like 2 or 3 months now. It's not been that
So
long.
Slice was after the elections, or not
Yes.
Slice. Kenshin was after the
But he,
elections.
yeah, so
Was
he
Slice
loses his
before the
biggest
election?
group,
I'm trying to think. I
his
don't know.
biggest corp. Come on. I don't know. I don't know.
I
can't
So-
tell you.
God, I feel like Slice was after the elections as well, because the elections were announced in Toronto, and that was May. I think Slice left after that.
think it's
Because
time
I
to
was
announce that I'll be
barely
running
in
for
NC
CSM
Dot at
next
that
year.
point.
Are you running for
I had
CSM?
just joined, I think.
I've wanted to for a long time.
Are you gonna join and then be like, guys, fuck this asshole, but I'm not gonna tell you why, NDA, and then like start petty Reddit drama? Is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah, because I'm the leader of a coalition and everything. We're gonna do that.
You should do
You
that.
should run
Yeah.
strictly on that platform.
You should be like, I'm gonna tell you
I
guys how
promise
much these people are
200%
assholes,
more
but
Reddit
I'm
drama.
not gonna tell you how. I think that's like a super petty reason though, like saying someone's bad for the game, like bad for whose game? Bad for the game in general? Bad for your game?
Yeah, like what was the argument over? It would be it's zero context. So clearly there's either gonna have to be some kind of like DNSA whatever bullshit from CCP, or oh, there was an argument that went on over this. Maybe they'll do like the scope video or something on it. Nah, who knows?
I mean, so the other thing too is right to consider the fact that like this is Villy's for CSM, but this is not Sort's for CSM. And
Yeah.
Sort has been CSM with many other members. So either, first of all, no one stood up to him to tell him, hey, you're a piece of shit, you suck for this game. Or Villy's, whatever Sort
Villy
said,
has no
Villy
idea
is
what's
so
going
skewed.
on.
Look,
Yeah.
I don't want to jump in here.
No,
and it's kind
no,
of crap.
no, no.
I don't know
Brett,
Villy
no
well
circle
enough to
jerk
even
about this shit.
speculate.
Hold on,
No, no.
Hold on.
You're not. It's not what I'm not going to stop you guys from speculating. What I'm going to say is,
You're not under
I
NDA
served.
anymore.
I served. I'm
Leak
not.
it,
But,
Brett.
but
He
it doesn't
is
matter.
for when he was on
Leak it.
CSM, because NDA is what, 5
I
years?
served on CSM with Sort, and I'll tell you, there were 10 of us on the CSM, and I thought Sort was one of the better members. So I don't know where Villy's saying he's bad for the game or what they got into or anything like this, but I will say, from what I know of Villy, and I can't say I know him well. I know him. We have had many conversations. I've been on shows with him. I like him. I think he's a good dude. Sort I talk to almost every day, so I've been talking to him forever because we've gotten to be friends since the whole CSM bullshit and everything. These guys are very similar in a lot of ways. They are both guys that are very passionate about this game. They are guys that care a lot about the game. They're guys that wear their hearts on their sleeves. I can totally see them getting into like a big shouting match with each other.
Villy's
Both being honest about what they thought was right, and both being passionately, different of opinion, and it getting to this level. I can totally see that.
Villy's an alpha,
Could
so
you-
is Sort. I was
Could
I
you
was
totally
a
see
block
this
level.
though?
Good.
What if they became best friends?
Oh god.
See, I
What
could
if they
totally
did
This is
see
like a high school
this
drama.
turning into like a hug it out
We're
kind
like
of thing.
we're like Villy's like Tsundere to Sort, and they're like, oh, I fucking hate you, asshole, but really they love each other, and then like There's some romance involved.
Rain's gonna come up with
I mean,
some.
this
gay
could be a
fanfic
Hallmark
now
Christmas
for the-
Like, I
movie
feel like I could just
ready
tell
to
there's
happen.
some erotica going on
So-
like, behind the scenes.
Gina
So
Shore?
There you go.
I was a block level FC in Test Alliance the last time that I was there, and Billy is very passionate about the game and is an alpha, and so is Sort. But I think that what happens to Billy is that he jumps to a conclusion very quickly in his head, and he may not understand all of the things that are going on at a certain time.
That's possible. I don't know. I think at the end of the day, I think this was probably just a difference of opinion that got out of hand, and it ended up on Reddit before anybody thought about it.
I'm just
Which is why
I-
you should always write the angry letter and then put it in your file and don't send it.
So I have a question for you, Brisk. So when it comes to, because you were saying earlier that a lot of angry altercations happen in the CSM all the time, and CCP with the minutes glosses over in a very nice, PC way of the gist of what was said or implied. So for this to actually be such a heated dispute that it leads to an in-game war, does this mean that they were literally having at it, or is this just
no, because I think everybody has a different level of what they're willing to accept before they get really angry and want to do something about it. Like, I have an extremely high tolerance for name calling and everything because it's what I do for a living. I'm a politician. Everybody calls me names all the time. So if I was sitting in the room and Billy wanted to come at me, or Olmeke wanted to come at me or something like that, I'd be fine. I wouldn't care. It wouldn't bother me. I'd laugh about it and it'd roll off my shoulders. Not everybody is built that way. And if you know what that person's issue is and you want to stomp on them, then, you know, if you roll that shit out and you know you're getting under their skin, then yeah, it's possible this could happen. It doesn't even have to be anything big. I mean, honestly, what's the one thing everybody's been accusing Sort of lately that I could see somebody getting mad about? You know, I would say,
I don't know.
I would say botting. I'd say that he made some kind of botting comment, and Sort got pissed because Sort hates being accused of being pro-botting, or that he's defending botters because he has Chinese folks in his alliance that happen to be up north, and some of them have gotten
I
busted.
mean, there's like
So I could totally see Billy saying some smart-ass comment about botting and pissing Sort off.
PanFam has a
and
lot
then
of
they
Chinese
get into it.
members too. Veni Vici is
Well, that's what I'm
They
saying.
have a
the
lot-
I
Chinese.
could
Leave
totally
the Chinese
see-
alone.
Yeah,
There's
like
nothing wrong with the Chinese. There's nothing wrong with the Russians either. But you see a lot of anti-botting
thirsty
sentiment on the Reddit that always
My glass
turns
is empty. I
racist
have a
because
problem.
people are
thirsty.
assholes.
My
Well,
glass
get a
is
drink
empty.
then.
I'm gonna go fill
I
it
don't
up.
know if that counts as a shot, Rain.
It's empty.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm trying to get my
You are
Leshak
some
fit
fuck.
over 3,000 DPS, and I'm having a hard time.
Wait,
No, Ron.
Drayden, wait. Oh, shots!
Yep.
Shots.
Chop it up like a
Shots
cat.
high school drama with the season.
You love your drama.
Brisk,
Rain.
you have known many times where people have told me, Rain, girls are such drama. How can you run an all-girl Discord such drama? And then I'm like, see these fucking assholes over here? Yeah, that's men. Men right here, drama. Drama, 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 drama.
Oh yeah,
We
we're
all
drama
see it.
kings.
There's always drama.
It's always men. Like, don't
It's-
at me with this girl
Holy-
drama.
Rain, when the game is
police.
Name's the
95
last thing-
Look, when the game
How
is 95%,
dare you accuse men of
Brisk,
drama?
name
I'm so
girls and
upset.
when the
drama.
game is
Name drama
95%
with the girl,
men,
Brisk.
when the game is 95% men, you're going to have more men drama. Just the
Okay,
nature
okay.
of the beast.
Name the last piece of drama with a girl. It can be me even. Shit. What was my
Every
drama?
time you talk, there's
You
drama.
and Dirk.
Oh,
the last
fuck.
Rain
time
and
on
Dirk-
Open
Rain and
Comms
Dirk
Yeah,
last
but
week.
Yeah.
that's
Yelling
like-
at
Yeah,
There you
fuck
go.
you.
Shut the
You're
fuck
doing
up,
it
man.
now.
Drama, that's
It
Dirk.
shows out the
Shut
part of
the
Eve
fuck
that, like,
up.
actual
I'm
people that care about watching some lazy
channel.
ass.
That was
Exactly.
perfect. That was perfect
Exactly.
timing.
That was really good.
That is the best thing
Yep.
I ever fucking clipped.
Yep.
That's not
Was
drama
that quote.
though. That's
Yep.
not drama.
I am, honey, I am not the queen.
How is there's no Twitter?
My wife is
feed,
saying that I'm the
there's
king of
no
drama.
Reddit
I am
threads,
not the
there's
king
no
of
forum
drama.
Posts. That's not drama. There's no.
I
there's no
like to
in-game
argue.
wars.
I
On
like to
what
argue
scale-
when my wife
on what
says
scale
that
do you
I'm
want the drama?
the king of. What do you
Drama?
mean, April? That wasn't my fault. I didn't do that. CCP did that to me. I had nothing to
Wait,
do
what
with that drama.
Yeah, Brisk. You getting banned?
That was not
That
my
was you.
fault.
That was not me. I've been
Yeah.
banned.
That
There's no
Yeah.
drama
was
about it.
not.
Yeah,
My
no,
fault.
no, that was the Moloch's fault, right? Blame it on the ship.
Wasn't even
So
the
blame,
Moloch's
blame
fault.
the Moloch.
No, blame
That's
the
victim
fucking
blaming.
Moloch.
Oh my
Moloch's
god, Brisk.
Moloch
Over here
prices
stirring the
matter,
pot.
Brisk.
I am not stirring the pot. All I am saying is that I was much happier when I had a can of beans, and now I don't. And whose fault is that?
You just need more
Your
alcohol.
wife brings it up though. Can I point out your wife brought it up? Like none of us.
Hold on. Are
course she
you
did.
saying? Are you saying that it's that is the fault of a woman? Are you causing drama right now as a man?
Drama was caused when the beans were taken from me unfairly.
It's the beans'
Would you
fault.
say?
Brisk
Would
is
you
filing
say?
for
Hold on.
divorce right
Would you
now.
say that the beans were spilled?
The beans?
The beans were spilled.
The beans were spilled.
They were spilled into the sink, and I heard the garbage disposal running, which is, to me, a blasphemous waste of beans.
I'm dad joking tonight. Hardcore.
Oh, that was
Oh, my
excellent.
fucking beans.
Goddamn beans.
Why can't Billy and Sort have like Brisk and Mrs. Brisk?
Dude, I
Like,
totally want. I actually I told Sort this
I-
today. I was talking to the guys.
Why
I'm like,
can't Billy and Sort have a dinner together and
I
Sort
wanna
just, like,
get-
slap
I
some
would-
beans out of
if-
the pan, and then we have
if
a
this
war.
was if the meta show was the old meta show, like the boat meta show, they would totally have Billy and Sort on to scream at each other.
so
and I
will
would
they have
lo-
another
but I-
heated
but I-
gaming moment.
Why
kind
can't-
of
why
want
can't
to
the
do
meta
that.
show do
Gaming
that?
I
moment.
kind of want to do that anyway because I think it
think
would be
you should.
hilarious.
So the problem with your plan, Rain, is that Billy lives in Canada, and Sort lives in Australia.
That's not that far.
Yeah, but last time Billy was on screaming at someone, he had a heated gaming moment, and Einen almost got banned. We can't do that anymore.
Oh yeah, he dropped some slurs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh god. I wasn't
We
there
don't
for
do
that.
Yeah.
We're
Oh
not
boy.
doing that.
Yeah, the
Fuck
Billy.
that shit.
What's wrong with
Nope.
Were you
Well,
gonna say what's wrong?
Yeah,
with
no,
slurs,
yeah.
Chris?
Billy went on
No,
meta
I'm
show.
saying what's wrong with letting him say all the nasty stuff that he wants? That's
Well,
it's
I'm just
on
saying
his
that Billy went
head.
on meta show and
Very
dropped a
great.
bomb that they all of a sudden.
That's not
Meta
it's
show
not your
can't
fault because
control.
you put him on the show. He's the one that
It's-
said it.
No,
No,
that
no,
might be
no,
your
no. That's
fault,
not how
Chris.
Twitch-
That's not how-
That's not how Twitch sees it. Twitch sees it as you need to be responsible for the people that come on your show, and so
Yep.
if you bring
If
on
I'm
people that you have no
responsible for my
control over the
standing
things that they
tweet,
say,
Screaming
and you need to be able to
obscenities.
trust them to be
Yes.
behaved,
Yes.
and if they can't, it's your fault for bringing someone on who can't behave themselves.
You mean like every week when Rain screams obscenities? That's our
It's
fault? I
fine
don't
to
think so.
swear. It's
Suck
fine
my
to swear.
dick.
You
I don't
cannot
scream
drop.
slurs.
You cannot drop
Say,
slurs.
"Suck my dick."
Yeah, you cannot
It's
drop.
not- It's not insulting
Whoa!
someone for something they can't control or being a.
I gotta try and pronounce this name. Bodhiga. Bodie
Bodie
Bagel.
Bagel.
Bodie Bagel.
Bodie
Bodie Bagel.
Bagel.
Okay. Sorry. Bodie Bagel. Bodie Bagel.
I
Thanks for the
can't
16.
believe you couldn't pronounce Bodie Bagel.
Dude, I'm having a tough time reading right now. I blame it on the San Juan fucking Rainier cherries.
You can't fucking.
It's
hear,
Rainier Cherry's
you can't
fault.
see.
But
is
Bodie-
there any part of your
Dude,
body that's working right now, Trey?
There's one, but I can't. I can't tell you about it.
Thanks for the sub, Bodie.
NDA.
If that doesn't go away
It's
in
my
4 hours,
foot.
you call a doctor, Drayden.
Yeah. No, my foot's kicking my chair, nice and fine. Bodie Bagel, thank you for
Yeah.
16.
So I
months.
just had 3 hypernets expire. I got money back.
Dude, that's a win.
I'm still trying to.
Grr.
Pass.
You broke. That's
Can I
a
just
push.
Point out,
That's a push.
can I just point out? I've been moving ships for my alliance for the past like 2 fucking hours.
Steal them.
No,
Oh,
I'm
they're
loading up.
Logi ships. I'm not gonna.
Hold on.
They
dude,
give
that's
them to
what
me
you
for
fly.
free.
Imagine all the free
They
logic.
gave them to me for free. One of them already had a skin, and it wasn't my
Just
ship.
tell him you're
so-
sitting in them, and you'll give them back to him next year.
I'm loading up my 50 million jump freighter in Jita with things to bring back to
Wait.
Fountain.
Can you bring me some Oh wait, Fountain. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm going to Fountain with this one.
Go,
Sorry.
go to 5 Tech P. Bring me some thrashers.
I need to get my jump freighter. But here's the thing: I have this jump freighter pilot, and I don't have enough accounts active to have enough sinos to actually use it because we're more than 2 midpoints from Jita, and it's
Dumb.
very sad.
We talked about this earlier a little bit, but the cut that CCP takes, of course, is the hypercores that you put into however many tickets and however much total ISK is going into it, determines how many hypercores, and that's usually about 5% of the total value is what it comes out to of the item. And then at the end of the auction, if the item actually goes for sale and all the tickets are bought, another 5% of the total ISK that was bid on or given to the item is taken out in taxes by CCP. So in total, 10%, basically.
my beans.
Shot for Brisk's beans.
No, dude, I can't do any more shots.
Shot for
guys are
Brisk's
going-
beans. Come on.
Switch to water.
Come on. You wimp.
Switch to water.
Hydrate.
Guys, this
You
is
want
water.
some fuck?
Brisk's beans. Drayden, did you do a shot?
I'm typing.
Shot.
Be good. He got it.
I'm protesting.
Kapow!
I want my beans back.
Yes.
I told all of you that I was going to drink you under the bus tonight. Now you're all falling behind.
Whoa, I'm one shot up on
Shut
you
up.
because you remember that
This is
shot I
not
took that
fair.
I didn't tell anyone about?
Yeah, huh?
I'm one up on you already.
Here, I'll do another
Well
one.
played, sir.
Oh
Well played.
shit, you
I'm
want to
just
go
waiting
even?
for
You
the
want to go
text on
even?
my
I'll go one more.
I'm gonna take one more to keep a hit. No, I'll let you go even. We'll
Telling
see.
me that they're all going out tonight, and then I gotta go out, and I don't want to go out.
Don't go
To
out.
rolling abyssal mods.
Go out to the bars.
Don't go out
I
to
just
the
wanna go out
bars.
to the bar.
Just
Last time I skipped the bars, came home Saturday night, fucking PvP for 3 hours.
DoorDash the booze to your house.
That doesn't work here. We can't get DoorDash for booze.
I don't think that works here either.
You can in Vegas.
Can't get DoorDash for booze anywhere.
You can
get
in
it?
Vegas.
In
Yes,
can in
you
Vegas?
can.
Really?
Hell yeah!
you
I don't
can in Vegas.
think you can in Washington either. But
I had one of
You-
our
You
one
can
of
in
our-
Michigan for sure.
one of our corps from
Washington?
Australia was going to buy us booze while we were in Vegas via a DoorDash type service.
Wait, red line. So, while all of us line members have been circle jerking about how great this war has been, how's the war been for you? Because you said you hated Saturday night. Well, we all loved it. What was your impression?
I mean, I hate tie-dye. Tie-dye is the worst thing in the entire game.
You didn't find it easier to fly because you could easily align, predict where the enemy was going, etc.
So it's you would think that, but it also takes a lot longer to correct an error. So like every time you would find yourself in range of the enemy fleets, it takes 10 times as long for that to not be the case anymore, which really sucks. But I
Okay.
really liked the one in 5P.
Monday?
Yeah,
That one was no tie dye, and it was 5 minutes.
I know. I love
Hey,
it.
Rain, let's
It's
1v1
just
at the
always
sun
better.
in 5
Yo,
Tech P.
wait. Let me move like these other 5 sabers.
I was gonna do that. What was that one time? What was it? I think it was during the fucking charity stream. I was like, "Fight me!" You're like, "I'm in 2B or I2BE." I was like, "All right," and I was gonna like fly down there, but then I was like, "Fuck!" There's no like I don't have a 1v1
I have
ship.
thrashers. I have always. If you guys are
Oh.
ever in like North Space at the moment, I have thrashers. If you're
Well,
like,
so I didn't have a
I'm
ship
just a
ready.
random idiot. I'm like, I'll give you a thrasher. Like, I don't give a fuck.
No, so this is what I was like. I didn't have a ship ready, so I was just looking. I was like, I found a Garmer that was for sale, and then I found a bunch of fits and stuff. But when I did I was like, okay, I can't fit it the way I want, and so to get everything, I literally flew down to Jeddah, picked up fits, came back, fitted up, and then I got halfway to 2B and the stream ended. I'm like, fuck. Okay, so
Wait. Razor, show us your thorax. The actual ship model.
See,
not,
I was just
not
about
Not
to
your
say.
chest.
Oh, yeah.
Not your chest
I got
cavity.
it for an analogy.
So,
show us your,
yeah.
so
the
I was
literal-
just about to say, the first person that can name the ship that I'm holding gets 100 mil, but you just ruined it. So
Oh my god. It's actually did you
Nice.
paint that or did it print like that?
this is a bronze green filament that I printed this in.
That's actually super fucking pretty.
nice. Yeah, that's
So
awesome.
it's the perfect color for any of the Galente ships.
It actually here's
Wanna
the
see
thing.
the one I handmade?
It actually looks really clean as well because I'm not diminishing other 3D printed models. That's the clay one you made, right, Rain?
And I painted it too.
That's
you can
actually
see
really
more,
nice.
You can see more detail, like the lights on the. On
Yeah,
the
no,
ship,
that's
like
actually
down here.
well. It's also kind of flickering because of the chroma. Oh, hold on. You don't have a green screen. I don't even.
Oh,
I didn't even realize that I had a chroma set on for you. Hold on. There. Now the colors should show up better.
Okay.
Hold it to your left and up a little. There. Back. Down. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right there. Nice.
So this is the most recent print for one of my corp mates that it was his birthday yesterday. So this is his birthday present.
Oh,
Happy
nice.
birthday,
Well,
Jim.
yeah. So Razor, I was just
Awesome.
saying, That is actually because I've seen a lot of 3D printed models, and like I said, I didn't want to diminish them, but like you could tell that there were some seams. You could see seams and stuff on them. That looks really clean.
Thank
My
you.
favorite. This is a Simi.
So the really hard part is the Mimitar ships. They're the hardest ones to print because of all the wingy, little flat, tiny bits and pokey bits on them. They're really hard to print. But this one actually really turned out well. I really like it. I'm probably going to print myself one.
Yeah.
I'm showing a Mimitar ship now. It's extremely difficult.
Yeah,
print.
they're-
Yeah, you have to print
you
them
have
all
to-
separate.
Yeah, you have to
together.
break everything up and print it separate and then actually assemble it like a model. So Thorax was actually all printed in one piece, standing straight up like this. So
I mean, that one looks really, really good.
Yeah.
for anyone that's
And
been
you didn't
wondering why I
paint it
keep
either.
looking down the whole time, I've actually been taking all the supports off of this and cleaning it up. So this is the final product of what it.
Oh, okay. So you do have to trim in some stuff up.
So you don't really have to trim. Like I said, the model was printed where it's sitting ass and down. So it has supports. You can't just print from thin air. So all the pieces that have overhang, they have to have supports printed underneath them. So you have to take all that stuff off when it comes out.
Okay. Yeah, because my model experience is like tabletop model gaming. So you get the models, you have to cut them out of the trays,
Yeah.
and then you have to clean them up. You have to file them down. You have to, So I get in like they have seams and stuff on those molds as well because
Yeah.
they use molds and not 3D printing. But
Yeah, they're
so I
adjustable,
get the
but-
whole thing of like cleaning it up, but I didn't know I have very like almost no experience of seeing 3D model printed stuff.
So I have a few. This is one of the ones that I've printed. I have 3 or 4 more that were printed for me, and then I have a couple more that I printed as well. Hold on one second. I'll get a couple of them.
Yeah, because I have a friend that actually has a 3D printer. I think he was a guy we used to play. We used to do like some D&D shit with, but now he's been super busy and doesn't play anymore. But he
So
has
this-
a 3D printer, and now, but I haven't really seen anything of the stuff he's done. So
This is a one of the generic Lokis that you can get off of. You can extract the ship models from the game files. You can't really change out the subsystems on the T3s, but this is the
Right.
generic Loki that you get. I have a little avatar that someone else printed for me and painted that has the Imperial Jubilee skin on it. Looks pretty
Oh,
awesome.
Oh my
yeah,
god,
that
that's
skin's
super
so good.
good.
yeah.
Wait, did someone hand paint that?
Someone hand painted this for me. yes.
Wow,
Who did that?
nice.
I want to know who did
Uh,
that because that's super good.
It's actually an old friend of mine. I think he's still in the Imperium. I can't tell you his name right off the bat. I know his real name, not his name.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair.
And then I have the same person actually for 2 years ago at Vegas. I had him print off a Titan or a Rorqual for each one of our directors in the corporation at the time that came to Vegas, and I got a Ragnarok that was about 18 inches long. So it's one of the wingy bits broke off of it, but it's a pretty decent. And he
Nice.
hand painted it as well.
That's super cute. That's super fucking cute.
And I have a Ragnarok right now that I've printed 4 of the 6 pieces for. It's going to be a total of 30 inches long, and it's sitting over there in pieces still. It's going to be a pretty big one.
That's what she said.
Oh,
I don't know. I should have done that.
Stop it. Get some help.
His old jokes. I can't help
So-
myself.
I have a question about the war in the North. So I heard this the other day, and I wanted to see if it was true. Do you guys actually have a PSA out to headshot Blurkus on every fleet that you guys go on?
Pump.
Marcus?
Yes,
Who?
Who?
Blurkus. He's one of our USTs EFCs. Who?
I
Red
haven't
line.
Exactly.
seen him.
Red line.
Red line.
That's a red line question.
Yes.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
That makes sense to me.
Absolutely yes, every time, without fail.
Oh, we got DJ in chat too. Yes, 100%. DJ's
Okay.
Oh,
our
DJ's here.
PLC.
Blurkus is
DJ
ready
wanna
to come
come on?
on and
DJ,
open.
you want to come on the show?
Bring Blurkus in here.
I'm bringing Blurkus
Yeah, get
on right now.
let's
Give
get
me
all
just
the
a second.
things. Yeah, let's do it.
Do you
Let's
want
get
DJ
let's
on
get
here? I'll
Jacob
DJ.
Dean in
I
here.
want all the inputs on this upcoming war and the current war that we can get
Because
because
Brisk is
you know,
stealing Sword Dragon from
aside
us.
from
I am,
Redline,
because
aside
he's
from
awesome.
Redline and Brisk, like we're all just line members. So
So-
Rain,
Sure they
Rain
don't,
is a little more than a
I'm
line member.
technically-
I'm the Logi FC thing.
I would
I'm
say, like, Rain-
literally
Rain
the
does Logi
backbone
FC,
of
so,
US time zone.
so-
I'm also
I'm a
I'm
line
member.
UFC, so
LB
Please
not
don't
in this
primary
war.
me. I'd appreciate it. Thank you.
No,
I'm
let me
also-
just
tell
tell Billy
you
if they come on the show, are they?
I'm one of
that
our mid-tier
Rain-
FCs.
If Rain is in my fucking fleet, I'm hyped, 100%.
Wait, are
She
you
does a
re-
good job. She
That's so
keeps
sweet, I'm
the
gonna
Logi alive.
cry.
She keeps us in line. Like
I
here's the
just
thing.
yell at people. I'm like,
I
hey, you
always
fucking
feel-
idiots, broadcast.
Yeah, she
I
gives us
always
the
feel so bad.
tough love that shapes us up. It's kind of like the Mulan song montage of training people up. And
Drayden
she
Dragler.
makes a
So
man out of
sweet.
she makes a man out of us, is what she does.
So I feel so bad because like we've got this little tool right that shows us every ship that we lose and like counts how many ships are in fleet, and I have that up on my monitor like anytime I'm FCing. So the last time I was FCing one of those fights, she was like, "FC, we have 8, we have like 6 Logi left," and I was like, "Actually, we have 7." I felt so bad saying that. But
I
yeah.
don't even remember you saying that. I just remember like who
Drayden-
we had like on
Drayden
watch.
Draglurkus, he's here.
Oh,
But
Who's
anyway,
DJ.
So,
before Blurkus
since-
comes in,
Since
damn, he's
Blurkus,
here.
no,
since
he's already
Blurkus is underage, I'm going to go and do an extra shot for Blurkus since he
Oh
can't.
god.
he's underage. Oh shit, we all
You guys are
should
trying
do
to kill him,
shots.
I
What the
swear.
fuck?
Blorkus,
Can I do a
I'm
shot
pretty
for
sure
Redline
he's like
appreciating
He's 19. He's 19.
Basically underage.
Like
Oh, he's legal
13.
here. You're legal in
Wait,
Canada.
so
bud, come
he's
on.
the new
He's
age
legal in
Alpha
Canada.
Star
Some
pilot. He's
Shot
Alpha
for
Star. He's
Redline
Alpha Star Pilot
appreciating
2.0.
No, Alpha Star is 21. Fuck you.
Yeah, that's what
Now-
I'm saying. 2.0.
Alpha
now,
Star is back
3
on-
years
That's what I'm
ago when
saying.
he
That's what I'm saying.
started, he was
2.0. But back when
19.
Alpha Star
Yeah.
Pilot started FCing, he was like 14.
Yeah.
He's
Oh shit,
my
it's
main
DJ?
FC. Yeah, DJ's here too.
Oh god.
Shouts to
Fucking love
Redline
DJ too.
appreciating me.
Also all the guys that
Wrist
headshot me.
clap.
So Brisk, did you want a cat fight on Open Comms tonight?
I would like
'Cause-
one. That would be
Let's
amazing.
go.
Yes.
All right.
please.
Ready?
Hey
Go.
Blurkus,
Fight.
fuck you, man.
What?
Thank you. Finally.
Fuck me yourself, you coward.
Whoa!
I love it. Holy shit. Men are such fucking drama.
No you.
Rain, the only reason we don't have female drama is because there's only like 3 of you that play the fucking
How about
game.
you
Yeah, exactly.
suck my dick, Ranger?
How about you
Maybe
suck
you'll get
my
more?
dick, Rain?
You're gay. You don't even like that.
I'm
That's the joke.
Hey, I'm homosexual. Don't diss.
Yeah. Oh shit.
So,
Anyway, I wanted to, before Blurkus talks, I wanted to answer your question better before, because I realized I gave you like a shitty canned answer, like, yo, fucking hoot tie-dye, obviously. But I like faster fights because it makes me think more. I spend too much time not doing something in tie-dye. So, like, if you notice the comms difference, like, you have the videos of that huge fight in RY and SK, wherever the other one was, and like I'm cool, calm, and collected, just calling shit out. And then like in 5 Tech P, Mutants versus Istars, it's just like calls. I love that shit. It's my favorite thing.
Yeah, I love the no tie-dye fights because when you're in super tie-dye, everyone has a million years of warning of stuff coming in, especially for Logi. And that's the thing is like when someone gets
First of
primaried,
all-
you broadcast. The broadcast comes through almost instantly, but it takes like 10 seconds before damage hits. So you have time to, react. It essentially takes your reaction time from real reaction time to split second. So when we were in that real-time fight last weekend, or was it Wednesday or Tuesday? When we
Monday night.
Was that
Monday
Monday? Fuck, I don't know what day it was. But when we reinforced all of in its shit, basically. That was a real time fight, and that was it comes down to. And I'm not saying like, I don't know what the numbers were on each type, but I'm saying like it comes down to like how fast is your reaction speed, how good of a pilot are you on reacting to commands, and how well it becomes more of a skill thing of adapting to the situation as opposed to I have a million years to respond to this as long as I'm not AFK or dead at my seat. You can do whatever it's needed. So.
And FCing a fight like that, you actually have to think quickly. You have to react quickly. And
Agreed.
I would much rather do that than, sit in tie-dye for 3 hours and kill 12 ships.
I don't know. I had fun in tie-dye. Like,
Well,
so I
tie-dye
was
is
not only
fun.
calling targets, anchoring and then dealing with like ECM drones, like that was actually super fucking fun.
I
I was always entertained.
I mean, I have
Non-stop, 3 hours straight.
I've
I also
never
have, I have
Sorry,
SC
sorry, go ahead.
permission to release those raw footages, but I'm not going to because like
Oh.
you
Do
can
it.
just hear me
Please.
fucking
Leak it.
You
Whoa,
can
whoa,
hear me-
whoa,
you can
whoa,
hear me, like,
whoa,
eat tacos and be like, oh my fucking
whoa,
God,
hold
like,
on.
the
Are
entire
you
time.
saying the leak queen who literally berates and harasses people into their grave to leak shit to them
Look,
is
I'm
not
under
going to
NDA
leak
as,
something to
like,
the
I'm
rest?
under the same NDA as Brisk, so Brisk should leak to me, and he never does.
I'm not
Dude,
leaking you anything.
I'm just saying, Rain,
because I'm not getting banned again.
when someone says I have information and they won't leak to you, you like chupacabra on their ass.
Yeah.
And
'Cause
then
I'm under
when
the same NDA.
and then
Look,
when it's like, hey Rain,
I
how
was
about some
traded
information?
a
You're like,
4
no, I'm good.
trillion
I'm good.
ship, and I
Nothing.
gave it back. Like, that is me. So, all
But
this
here's-
bullshit about leaking and trust and whatever the fuck you want to circle jerk about in Eve, like, you have me.
But here's the thing for the footage that you have though, Rain. Like it's great for someone like me to watch because I was there and it's like it helps me to kind of hone my craft. But I don't think anybody else would want to watch it.
I mean, that's the
Like-
best part, though. Like, only true spies will, and we'll see them on when they upvote the video.
Damn.
And that's something I've noticed a lot of Eve content lately is that it's just like a bunch of triangles and stuff like floating around on the screen and nobody knows what's going on.
Wait, did you watch my, like, released video, or did you watch just, like, the raw footage?
I watched your release video. You explained it
The-
a little bit too, which I liked a lot. I was
director's
like,
cut?
yes, you explained it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, because, Eve is really, it's
The
hard to
Blu-ray special
understand for someone
features.
that's never seen it. So seeing a bunch of triangles floating around in space is like, yeah, it's cool because stuff's blowing up, but like, you don't really understand what's going on unless you already know. But then those other videos, like Lasker's videos, I eat that shit up because he explains everything that he's doing point for point. And I wish more Eve content creators did that. Myself included.
I'm 100% not going to do that on my videos. I will do it like in a live stream, but I'm not going to do it in a video. Like video editing, I didn't realize this when I started making videos. It fucking sucks. Like I
Oh,
have
it
to
does.
spend
It
trash.
does.
5 hours
Video-
to make like a 15-minute video into a 5-minute video and make it look good.
Yeah.
And like I hate it. I
Yeah.
absolutely fucking hate it.
Yeah.
So like live streaming, like I'll like restream my stuff and be like, hey, this is what I was doing, this is what I was thinking. But yeah, like first of all, Lasker is a great dude. Like Jintan, Sutonia, all these folks who do like all this like video editing stuff are great people. Like I fucking hate that shit.
It's rough. I don't even have a hard time at it, but because I do basic shit. But I had a question. I don't want to say a question. So when it comes to Redline, when it comes to real time fights as opposed to tie-dye shit, you're having to like not only like direct the fleet because you're the anchor, call targets, and react to situations. And the fact that like when you do it in tie-dye, it's a bit easier, obviously, because you have 10 times as much time to react to everything. So when it comes to the tie-dye fights, obviously it's stressful. I mean, like how do you like what is like is there a form that you go with like as far as calling targets and positioning, or is it just more like just off the cuff stuff? Weird question,
Well-
obviously, but I mean I'm curious about this stuff.
That's a really good question, actually, Traden. It's a really fucking good question. And it's all based on the situation. Like, I think Blurkus has an answer too. So I'll let
Yeah.
him answer first, and then I'll answer.
From what I've seen so far is in heavy tie-dye, it's almost never quiet on command comms. We're always talking to each other. We're saying, what do we do next? And for example, when working with our allies, we're going to say, like, we're going to focus on this guy, you're going to focus on this guy, yada yada. That's what I've seen, at least.
The other thing about big tie-dye fights is you're not just worrying about your fleet versus an enemy fleet usually either. Usually there are multiple swinging pieces to this. There's not just a one fleet versus one fleet. There's one fleet versus two other fleets, or 3 or 4 other fleets that may be working together, or maybe you have someone that you're coordinating with, like within the Imperium, you have Init and a Goon Swarm if they're doing fleets together on the same grid or whatever. On those larger fights like that, there's a lot more swinging pieces than there is to just your fleet versus the enemy fleet. So there's a lot more back and forth of someone coordinating with each other. Are we going to bring, the escalation that we have in? Are we going to bring in, everything, the hammer? It just all depends on the situation and who all's there.
It's true. It's basically like the thing with the tie-dye fights is that you do get a lot of time to position, but like I was saying earlier, if you make a positional mistake, then your opposing fleet has a bigger chance to capitalize on it. Like sure, they're in the same tie-dye that you are, but they might realize that you made a mistake before you realize it. But it is a lot easier to see the battlefield in tie-dye for sure. Because those big fights like the 2-3 hour ones, you can really it was basically us trying to stay in range of our triage and also go in and out on the other fleets, like weaving in and out to draw fire and then redirect fire back on hordes, so that we were kind of splitting our losses. Because throughout that whole 3 hours, I looked at it, we lost a grand total, like NCPL lost 12 ships in that entire 3 hours until we jumped that gate, which I don't want to talk about.
Which is boring as hell.
Exactly.
Wait, you don't want to talk about when you jumped the gate and then you just lost half of your fleet?
Yeah, why didn't we
No.
drop
Only lost like
dreads?
7.
Dude, no.
We
No.
should've dropped
Hell.
dreads.
No. The objective is the other side of the gate. Once you go on the far side of the gate, shit don't matter. That don't count.
It didn't really matter.
Pan
since
fam losses
nodes
are
spawned in the
0.
Pan Constellation.
DJ, why didn't we drop dreads?
It wasn't worth it.
Yeah, it wasn't worth it.
For the supers?
Oh,
Wasn't worth it for the
Fuck,
supers?
guys, I'm reporting you.
Wasn't worth it for the Titan fleet that was
Oh,
waiting
hi,
on the other
Mark.
side of the
It
supers?
wasn't worth it to headshot the Vendetta.
I wanted to headshot the Vendetta. Like, I was like, we can drop
It
dreads,
just-
fucking dreads.
It wasn't worth the escalation. Like, if you really think about it, like, why would we have dropped our caps and in that mess if there was? Because usually your escalations occur when there's like a lot less tie-dye, right? It builds up over time, and that had been building for 3 hours, and that was definitely less than 1% tie-dye. At least that's my thought behind it, why it wouldn't have been worth it. But
It's
I'm
also
not
a lot
like
different being the second one on grid.
Yeah,
Like,
being the first one to
jumping
escalate.
in-
Yeah.
Yeah, the first one to escalate always has the advantage. Even if you have a bigger fleet on our, like, even if we had a bigger super fleet at the time, you guys still have so much of an advantage when you come in first.
The other thing is that if you look at the time, it was starting to get into RU and Chinese
EU.
prime time.
Yeah. It was becoming less EU prime or less US prime and more Russian AU prime and EU prime.
If-
It's the weekend, though. Isn't that everyone's
If-
prime?
If I can be
For the degenerates.
candidly honest with you, it had nothing to do with that. It had
Yeah.
everything to do with the fact that
Is it
I
worth
was
or not?
exhausted. I wasn't about to keep leading a
Oh
fleet
my
for
God,
4 more hours
Redline.
during super shit.
He
And
ran
you're
out of
not wrong, dude.
steam.
That-
Next
that was
time I'm
fucking
gonna call
cancel.
you out and fucking
Or-
and be like,
or were
"Redline
you just-
dropped
Or
them."
just send me
Or-
a case of monster shit.
Dude, I was
or were
saying,
you not
Redline,
allowed to call for
you
supers?
took the words out of my mouth. Redline, I was saying, hey, dude, give me your, fucking give me your address. I'll send you a case of 5-Hour Energy, Monster, Red Bull. My favorite, Full Throttle Blue Agave. That's the best fucking
I
energy drink
spent
you'll
that
ever had.
entire fleet sobering up so I could
I'll give
Uber
you all
back
of
to
it.
my car and drive my car home. To be
Sorry,
fair.
is this
So-
show sponsored by something now?
No,
Did I
it's
miss
sponsored.
something?
Sponsored by
It's
Tito's.
it's
Tito's vodka.
unofficially. It's not sponsored by. Here's the thing. Tito's is the drink of choice. Oh, you very quiet.
Keep
It's
talking, you idiot.
Tito's. God damn it, Rain.
Tito's is the drink of choice. Every day, every night, every week, we drink Tito's. So therefore, if you want to be on the show, you gotta be drinking Tito's. Therefore, you should not be drinking it with fucking water, DJ. You should be drinking it straight, like a true man drinks Tito's.
I'm not allowed to.
It's handcrafted in Texas and made with 100%.
You're supposed to be drinking milk
It's
and
won the
Also,
best vodka award
naturally
of
gluten-free.
2017.
First, U.S. made vodka. Oh shit.
We'll have to work on that.
You're supposed to be drinking
Yeah,
milk
I-
and
We
eating
couldn't
Lunchable
do it like
Blurkus.
Krogod or Drayden does.
I didn't have any.
Or
I
Drayden.
fucked it
Krogod
up
holds
because
script
I messed up with the music started and then I tried to reset it and it didn't work.
Yeah, we sprung it on
Anyways.
you. We gotta practice that.
Yeah,
That's gotta
you
go
know,
in the show notes.
God damn it.
So if you
We're gonna have a meeting. We're gonna have a group meeting about this. This
Wait, all right.
Production
Play,
meeting.
play the music again. Play the music again.
Every Thursday
Go,
we'll have a
Brisk.
production meeting.
Go Brisk.
I'm here to talk to you about beans. You know what? Beans, they're the musical fruit. They're the best food group of all time. They're high in protein. They're high in fiber. They're low in fat. The more you eat, the better you feel. So you should eat your beans with every meal. Beans, they're what's for dinner.
I feel like you
Shots for
say-
beans.
Goddamn
Shots for
shots!
beans.
Brisk,
Oh,
thank you
some
for
fuck.
saving that whole segment right there.
I don't
God
have
damn
my
it.
glass of milk.
Holy shit! What the fuck?
You better fucking
I'm
eat your
still fucking
beans.
pissed I don't have my beans anymore. And that was the
Alright.
last can we had in the house, so I don't have any more beans. It's
Dude,
bullshit.
she took your last
Brisk, you live
can.
in DC. Just go to like the store or something.
No,
Will,
there's no
come on,
time,
Brian.
Brain.
we got 20 minutes left in the show.
You'd have
and
to,
I'm
like,
not gonna have
shop
any more
shack
beans.
it.
So,
Bullshit.
Hello?
He lives in
One of those
DC.
big
You
Told-
1 gallon.
told
have to
everyone.
go-
I'm happy.
have to
told
go to like
every-
Maryland to get beans, don't you?
They gotta have beans somewhere. They're not illegal. It's not like weed or anything.
I
No, but there's,
told
like, no
everybody that I was
stores
Oh,
going
in
to
DC.
what
them
what
under
is
the
this about
table today,
illegal
so-
weed? I don't even know what that means.
So here's another shot to get ahead of everybody else again.
Whoa, don't you
You
dare.
can't just
Whoa,
drink
wait,
without us,
did you
you're
take a
fucking
shot to keep up
Applebee's,
even with me?
Idiot.
No, I took a shot to get over you. I've already taken an extra shot to get even with you.
Shit.
He's making
I won't let that happen.
No,
told you.
Drayden-
I told you I was
Drayden,
going to drink you
no.
under the bus.
Don't you dare be
Oh, hold on.
competitive.
You want me to go 2 ahead? Hold on.
No, don't be
Uh-oh.
competitive.
Oh,
Let's
Drayden,
whoa,
Drayden, let's go.
let's not be
Dude, you better turn
competitive.
this up to 11, dude. Actually, yeah, let's.
Even
that's
bitch.
alcoholism.
Let's not die on stream tonight.
Step 1.
Why not?
I don't want
Yeah,
anybody
look at
dying
viewers.
tonight.
We'll get so many viewers.
No, I'm a nurse. We're good.
If he dies?
Yeah,
I mean,
what?
yeah,
Take my
hello?
pulse.
Can you remote nurse somebody?
Yeah, how's my blood pressure?
80 over 120.
It's high.
That's not high.
Well, no, that's not what it is, though.
Eight-
I'm
hold
sure
on,
it's
hold
high.
on a second.
High?
Hold on a second. Let's take a step back. 80 over 120 is physically impossible because the high number is always on top.
Wait.
Yeah,
It's
that doesn't
120 over
work.
80.
That's what I am. I have
Yeah.
low blood pressure.
Well,
I have
I
slightly
your
high blood
blood,
pressure.
Really
blood pressure
important
fluctuates,
question.
and also based on your weight and your height, it also fluctuates there as well. Which
Do you
is
have blood
not just
pressure?
like your blood pressure fluctuates, but your healthy range fluctuates based on your height and weight as well.
Drayden, why do you
No,
act like why are you
incorrect.
talking about this shit? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Look, hey.
They discredited you for that bullshit?
That's bullshit.
There
No,
was one
here's the
time-
thing. Here's the thing.
Your
There
name.
was one
Based on
time
your
I
height and your
went-
weight, if you're shorter and weigh less, or if you're taller and weigh more, your blood pressure, your healthy blood pressure level changes. 120 over 80 is a nice average for the generic average human, but it
Did you
is
mute
not
yourself,
the
Drayden?
healthy spot that you want to be in
Drayden,
for
Drayden,
every.
wait, did you mute yourself?
Did I?
No, he didn't
Goddamn!
mute
Please
himself.
tell me to.
We take
Every time I
comments.
go into goddamn science talk, I get fucking muted. Please, what the hell? It's like Twitch has this been. It's like Twitch has this vendetta against me to like educate the people of the masses.
We did biometrics at work, and one time the nurse looked at this guy, and they're like, sir, are you having a heart attack? He's like, look, I just got out of a really stressful meeting, and they're like, okay, because your blood pressure says you're having a fucking heart attack. And so they had to make him wait like 20 minutes to calm down from his meeting before they took his blood pressure.
I have been a nurse for 7 years now.
Do you
There
see
is
that?
not-
Is that
there
common?
is not-
'Cause I've
there
had
is
that happen
not-
to me.
taking this back to EVE Online, I have a really important question for Blurkus.
Why am I always
Blurkus.
headshotted, bro?
I was gonna ask you how you feel about that.
Oh my god, I'm about to die in Eve, and it's gonna kill me.
What are you in,
Brisk.
Brisk?
All,
Brisk, how you
my
dying?
really expensive Leshak that I just put together. I'm gonna lose all
Brisk,
kinds
are
of
you
shit.
high tech Pete? I'm jump clone.
Where are you in? Where are you at?
DJ, tackle him.
Where you
I'm
at?
in
Whatever
high
it
sec,
is.
and
Oh,
I
shit.
am dying.
What a pleb. He's probably
Rip.
getting killed by Fire Rat.
He just
Um,
got ganked.
I hope you get.
Anyway.
I did.
Anyways,
I totally did.
I do have an important question for you, Blurkus. Why don't you want to fight me more often, dude? Where you
I
at?
wish I could.
What's wrong? Why can't
Yo-
you?
The
Why?
overlords
Why?
above me keep saying no you.
Redline, you can't fucking primary him and ask him why he doesn't want to fight you. That's like a
I don't
bitch fucking
primary him.
move.
It's a meme. I primary Brisk. We saw this last time.
Yeah, do it. Well, no,
Every
no,
single
don't primary
time I
Brisk.
beat
No,
Undocked-
Brisk has to
The
live
only-
long
Why
enough.
do you
Hold on,
primary
hold on.
Tiana,
The only
Brisk,
reason-
and fucking Blurkus?
Brisk
only
has to
reason-
live long enough for
Hold
Elijah
up.
to whore on his
The
ass.
only reason you didn't primary Blurkus last time is because he's in a monitor.
Well, if he's
At
F'ing a
Redline.
fleet,
At
if he's
Redline.
F'ing a fleet and he's not
Mhm.
flying a
At Redline,
monitor,
I'm not repping you. dude.
then he's gonna get headshot. That's just
Rain,
that's the way
I
it
will take you
works.
up on that the next time.
if
I
he,
mean-
if
Call
he
him primary.
primaries Brisk, Tiana, or
Rain.
Blurkus, I'm not repping him.
Rain,
Yeah.
you don't have to
Well-
rep me. I fly monitor. I
No,
don't
you
take
don't.
any damage.
I lock you. You fly normal
You
ships.
don't
You've never
take any
flown a
damage?
monitor.
Alright, you heard
What?
it here, Blurkus.
What do
They're
you
not gonna
mean?
rep him. Primary him next
I'll
time.
man.
tackle him with my all. I'll tackle him with my all.
Rain. I've been flying a monitor in fleets since Tribute, even when I wasn't
No,
FCing.
you haven't,
because
because I've been locking you
Bullshit.
every time. I've been
Rain.
locking you every time. You've been in like some shitty fucking Loki or some shit.
Rain, this
I'll
is
let
my
you in.
narrative. Don't ruin this for
This
me.
is my narrative, Ray.
Rain,
So-
I'll let you in on an ult. You can come and tackle him.
From
Alright,
what I've seen so far, this
let my Dictorol into in it, and I'll just fucking like I'll
Yeah,
put I'll
uh-huh.
in for him.
You're gonna let her all into in it?
You don't
Brisk,
need to give me
Brisk, you're just
rolls
gonna
or
let this
anything.
happen?
You don't need to give me rolls. Are you guys idiots?
Hold on, I'm pulling out my
See-
implants.
See,
Well, she's
See,
already. Whoa, you're. What the fuck are you doing, Brisk?
What are you kidding? I'm not gonna let Pyrat get an even
Brisk,
bigger
stop being
fucking
a
kill.
bitch.
They just got a 6-bill kill on me.
Dude, what a fucking kill mail bitch you are, dude. Like,
Hold on.
That's all these guys want.
if I'm about to die in a high value ship, I want it to be as high as fucking possible. You're worried about implants.
And now I'm back in 5 Tech P. This is fucking
Dude,
bullshit.
you're worried about implants. Dude, let him kill you in your implants and let him know that, and let you know what you lost. Because you know you
Drayton.
lost those. Let it show,
Drayton.
Brisk.
Oh,
Let
am
it
I
show.
really good fucking
already
abyssals
linked it.
too?
Trying to hide. You're trying to hide the truth.
Oh,
You can't
fucking
hide the
pirate.
truth, Brisk.
Dirk McGurk with the link.
Holy,
God
what the fuck?
damn,
what kind of steroids
Brisk.
did you put on this thing?
What? This is
Brisk.
what I do?
Brisk, hold on.
Why do you have a cap memory but no reps?
What were those radiation sinks? Please tell me they were officer rolled.
They were all They weren't officer. They were not officer roles. They were officer quality roles off of Tech 2s.
And were those the ones that you were talking about? You won on the Hypernet earlier?
I won
No,
one
that
on the
was-
Hypernet, but I rolled a perfect 1.158 rate of fire that was
So-
the exact same as the.
So,
as
Brisk,
the
There's
officer.
a
Brisk,
there's a
I have
badger in HiSec now that will get murdered thanks to you.
I
Correct.
have
You know
a
that.
I have a Zoria's officer rolled radiation sink that I would like to sell you, Brisk, for 20 billion ISK.
No. I'll roll my own.
All right, 15.
I have
Well, that's a good deal.
I have a really good roll DCU, by the way. If you guys want any of those, someone gave them to me. I don't remember why.
So I've got a
So-
question for Redline.
Okay.
Why am I actually always headshot? I still don't know why.
Honestly, dude, I've never called you primary in my life, so
I mean, save here. I have no other reason.
I would call.
Blame
I would call
brother
Burkus
Bob.
It
primary.
might be
every night.
Bob's fault.
It was 100% Bob's
so
fault.
Bob-
Yeah,
that means-
it's totally
has not
Bob's
been
fault.
in Fleet.
Like
Bob
Bob,
has
Bob
not
was
been in
Bob
Fleet.
was the man back in the day.
Bob has not been Fleet. It's been Bunny and Redline.
Well, recently, but
No, Bob's been fucking doing shit IRL. Bob's not been in Fleet.
Bob
Bob's
has a
been
real
trying to bust
life.
My ass. That's what he's been doing.
Yeah, he said he got a girlfriend or some shit.
What?
Shameless
Dude, that's
Bob is kissing girls. That's
What
not.
the
Check his-
hell?
That's pretty
check
fucked
Whoa!
his-
We're
what a friend.
here's the thing. We're putting the trust of our alliance in someone that has a girlfriend.
Shameless
No,
plug. You
Bob's
guys
not
better come to
kissing
eVegas 2020.
Or
oh,
what?
it's a thing.
Or what?
eVegas
Wait,
2020.
when is it? When is it?
eVegas
In
2020.
2020.
October.
The announcement for the dates will come in January, but
Should
we
be
are.
October-ish, right?
It is
No,
the
no, no. Don't
second.
schedule it.
Hold on. It is the
No.
second
Rain,
or
why,
third
Rain,
Rain,
weekend.
why are all you guys why
It's
are you
10-10.
assholes? Yeah,
I
why
have
are
a
all you
wedding
PL
that
guys being mean
Hold
to
on.
me now?
No, it's not
Hold on.
10-10,
I don't get
Rain.
it.
It's 2020.
Hold on.
Yeah, 2020, but like he said, it's the second weekend. Don't
It's
make it
hold
10-10.
on. Hold on. It's either going to be the second or the third weekend in
Go the
October.
third.
Please
Go
be
the
third.
Go to the third. I have a wedding on the 10-10.
You can't have
It's
Vegas
an
without
Eve
Rain.
player wedding.
So
Eve player wedding.
The reason that we are planning this around Eve San Diego, which is hopefully going to happen in September. So the second weekend in October is the best weekend. The third weekend is the second option currently.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, but it's not the best weekend for Rain, so obviously you have to change.
Yeah, I mean, like
You see, I've been putting Rain stickers in every eVegas swag bag for like the last 3 years
can't-
because there's
It cost me
900
like
million.
$500.
you
There
can't.
have been 900 million of those fucking stickers every
Hold
goddamn
on.
year.
We'll pull our weight because we know for a fact that Hyper Viper is one of the ones on the planning committee of this, and I
I'm an
will
organizer
pull my
on that
weight
committee.
and Ray will pull her weight. We need to make this shit not happen on. Like you can't have
Third weekend.
Welcome to I am an organizer.
No-
team
no
lead on that
Rain-
committee.
no Rain
Wait,
Vegas
well,
is
DJ
no.
is an organizer for Eve New Orleans. DJ, if you want to talk about that.
Yeah, no Rain Vegas is no Vegas.
Oh yeah, come to Eve New Orleans. It's gonna
Yes,
be awesome.
yes.
When is it, DJ? Hello,
May
DJ.
22nd, I think.
Let me look. I don't know.
It's Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah,
You
Memorial
guys
Day
don't even know
weekend.
the
Solid
dates of your own event.
DJ.
Wow.
I know it's May.
Don't even know the dates of your events.
I
No,
always
yeah.
have to keep
Kinda
getting
put it
reminded
to
of the dates
organize
because
it a little bit.
Delana's Discord description has the dates on it.
Yeah. 22 through 25. Come on,
Yeah,
DJ.
there you go.
It's gonna be
DJ.
awesome. It's gonna be
So,
good.
Marcus, I
We're
have
gonna do
another
some
question
bull
for you.
riding. We're gonna do some snake petting.
Um,
I'm gonna eat
So
some
we can just talk around the
crawfish
New
and
Orleans
oh
stuff.
wait,
I'll
Eat
let
some
there's,
oyster.
there's a bull
I'll let
riding
you-
thing.
Snakes.
Do people
I'll let
really
you pet
tell
the
you
Like
how to
real
come out
bulls
and
are like a
fight?
bar bull.
Or are you just memeing me?
Hold on.
People actually tell me not to come out and fight because of the other shit that happens alongside.
Damn, man, that sucks.
It really is. I really want to take the fight, and then I know I'll feed.
Who
Well,
cares?
who cares? Like,
It's all
You know how
about the
many
fun.
I don't
fights
care.
I've led that I've fed in? Numerous.
Zero,
So-
DJ. You get us blue
so
balls.
what
Well, I
we're-
know you
what
we're
do, 'cause you
coming
shit on my
into
goddamn
right now-
nightmares
See,
at zero
there are
every
only-
goddamn
this is
time.
the
There are
tragedy
only
of
like
Eve.
3 people that are allowed to feed in it, and we aren't going to talk about those names.
Well,
I'm one of
just
them.
Lost to Leshak
I'm allowed to
in
feed.
So I mean,
You're in
But
the
really-
lines
really
that doesn't
though,
let
think
you
Red
about
line.
it.
All right. Rain and red line.
What's up?
Why are your
What?
PL guys talking shit to me in 5-Tech P like I'm like they're gonna get
They
under my
better fucking
skin
not
because
be.
I died in a
Send them
fucking
my-
Oh,
West
they
Shack
are.
pirate
So-
and
Fucking
bison.
They
like
are.
this.
So
They are getting
first-
under your
I
skin.
don't
So
get
first-
it,
First off,
guys. Who
Chris,
gives
I'm
a
in,
shit? It's
I'm in
six-
Northern
six bill.
Coalition, not Pandemic Legion.
All
so
right.
They're not my guys.
No,
right?
no, no.
What's all the
What
salt?
PL guys? What PL guys? Well, give me the
Tomato,
names.
tomato, goddammit.
Rain
It's,
Chocolate, DJ Alderd.
Shia Thought and DJ.
Thought.
But
Thought.
I
DJ.
just
Whoa,
said link your
You're
law
calling people
there.
thoughts,
That's all I
Brisk?
said.
DJ, you bitch. Stop fucking
Yeah,
talking
well,
shit.
DJ's a thought.
My dick, bitch.
DJ's a thought. I never knew DJ was a thought. Yeah. I'm
All I
kidding.
asked was
I'm
for
kidding,
your
DJ.
law.
I'm
I'm
get
not,
just curious.
I'm not serious.
you?
I'll just go do it again tomorrow. Who gives a shit?
But essentially, did we just discover the core problem in EVE Online and why Nullsec is stale is because people don't want to fight because they're afraid to lose? I think we just did.
Yeah, that's
No,
the main thing.
so-
I ain't never afraid
Amazing.
to lose.
So just like real life, there is a ton of politics that go on EVE Online. And
Yo, I fucking hate politics, man.
hold on.
Did I
let
wish?
let me take a step back and tell you as a CEO in the initiative how much politics go on. It is fucking ridiculous how much politics go on in this game.
I mean,
Boy.
like,
I never would have thought
drama.
that.
Like,
Boy
if you
Couldn't
wanna take
possibly
a-
think that.
If you can
Boy,
take,
talking
if
to
you
the
can
fucking
just take a
politician.
wild stab at how
Man,
many
Rain,
Diplos
man.
have DM'd Villy today, just a stab into that.
Boy,
How many
drama.
Diplos?
Boy,
have
You
DM'd
drama.
need a drink? Is that you calling for a
Boy,
drink?
We're doing
Oh,
shots.
I'm here-
right
I'm
We
here.
now.
doing shots up in here, Rain. We're doing.
Hold Hold on. I was called out for not doing shots of real alcohol, so I'm switching to tequila now.
I know the signals. I've learned
To
these.
be fair, if
Oh my God, Razor
if
is
it's
the next
real,
Salmon Shorts.
then if it's a real war declaration,
He's the next
it
Salmon
might
Short.
force
You no,
teams
no,
to
you
actually
can't
pick
Yeah,
replace.
one.
Salmon.
No,
Shorts
you
is pretty
cannot.
To be honest.
November
Sorry,
will
Lucas, keep
always
talking.
be my heart as Salmon Shorts.
Can you imagine
You want some
If-
fuck?
Shot.
He can be
Shots.
and Goon
he can be like light pink
fought
shorts.
each other
I don't know.
over GOTG?
Dude, that'd be so fucking funny. It's just like, what the fuck? I knew Sword Dragon was bad for the game.
Right? Breaking up the best friends in the whole game? Jesus.
God damn.
Oh man.
Wouldn't that be like Elo and Headliner?
What?
Helena hasn't logged in for a while,
I'm kind of
I
sad
thought
that
they were like best friends of the game. I thought those two were like, inseparable.
Who?
Elo and Headliner.
Elo doesn't play.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Elo is
but I'm
currently
talking about-
away
I'm
from
talking
the
about,
game
like,
again.
Elo will not play for a long time.
what?
He goes on these
I'm not getting
year-long
that. I'm
breaks
just talking
every now
about,
and again.
their friendship. Like, that was very close.
I think it's a mental
If he
issue
ever
state.
comes back, he won't be friends.
It's isn't he like having to deal with a little bit of IRL at the moment?
I wasn't trying to
Stuff
put.
that we are.
I
not
wasn't trying to put
discussing.
focus on that. I was just like, because like Elo and Headliner were very good friends, and that's what I was going on, but not that. So okay, we'll move on. We'll move on.
AFK for 2 seconds.
1 Mississippi.
2
2
Mississippi.
Mississippi. Hey
Got all my
DJ.
He
ships.
lied.
What's up?
Oh shit, he's back.
DJ, the
That was
fucking
actually really
slut
quick.
talking
I have
shit.
a wireless headset, so I really.
Oh,
never
I was like, that
AFK.
was really fucking
DJ
quick.
talking shit. What the fuck you talking shit for, boy?
I wasn't even
He's not
talking
talking
shit.
shit. He just
You're
wants
talking
to
shit.
smile, dude.
I asked
Oh
for
my
your
God,
lost
DJ.
mail.
now Orion is
See-
talking shit
See,
Orion,
because I said that
you-
goons weren't
oh.
moving up here.
Orion.
I mean,
where's
Goons
Orion?
did move up.
Why
here.
are you-
Guys
well,
wrong.
When did they move up
Dirt
here? When did they
Link
move up
Bridge.
No,
here?
they came up for a
Like,
fight.
they
The
lost
goons
mail as
actually
soon as it
deployed.
happened.
They
Brisk,
come
moved
all
like
the
30
time.
They moved
They
like
come all the
13
time, but I
dreads,
haven't
didn't
seen
they?
them
That's
move up
that's
here.
what she
They
said,
moved
but
150
Dirk did.
dreads into a
Or
40
no,
bar
Brisk,
in
not Dirk.
branch.
Well,
I heard it
was
that's,
AO.
that's just a dread bomb. That's not moving.
They also moved like 40 fucking faxes
Why are
through one of our
bitches
jump bridges the
talking
other day.
shit?
God
Who's
damn.
talking shit? What are you talking about?
Fucking, I'm jumping to 5 P. I'm yelling at him.
You're gonna like do some codes.
So much better now. I'm not sweating like a fucking bitch now.
thought you were always
Congratulations on your
bitch.
success.
Oh,
very
nice.
she just says hi to me in Loco. Won't say hi to me in fucking TeamSpeak.
Oh, hello, Ren.
fuck?
Fucking loser.
What a bitch.
What a day. Wait, who are we dissing here?
I don't
Everybody.
know.
I don't know.
Don't worry.
It's like,
Oh, Brisk wanted a cat fight, so let's start a cat fight.
Hold on, we
Come
come.
on,
I feel
So,
like
I wanna call
vodka
out-
water drinking
I-
bitch.
I feel like
I wanna
between the
call
two of
out
us, we
fucking
covered all the
Panda
bases,
right
so
now.
it's fine. It's even now.
Who was FCing that Ishtar fleet, Lurkus?
Panda was.
Panda.
Panda was.
Panda,
Have you
Panda
guys-
was
Chat.
FCing the Ishtars.
Why
Darkshines was kind of
are-
coordinating.
Why are you trying to bring Ishtars back?
Why not?
I mean, they're trash.
Because
it's interesting
because of
as
that
a-
fight.
Panda
Like,
is
just
bringing
that
back
one-
an interesting iteration of an Ishtar fleet. It's definitely not anything that you've ever done before.
But is it the
They're not
same thing
good.
that happened the other night? Like, is
Rain,
that
are you
the
are you an
doctrine?
incel? Are you really an incel?
So,
from-
what the fuck?
From what I've seen and what I've used Ishtars for, they're more of a support doctrine. They're not actually supposed to go toe to toe with fucking mutants, of course. Because
Right, and
as
I
you saw
know-
what the hell happened, we told
Yeah,
them like,
and
hey,
not only-
Panda, we lost 30 Ishtars, warp out, and then we had to warp off because that's a lot of fucking mutants.
And then that
And that
minnow
was
tanked
3
for like
minutes.
10 minutes longer.
Brisk, do you want a Thrasher?
It was an apostle.
Well, yeah, I'm
Whatever.
here. Fuck it. Let's do
Wait,
it.
wait, you want to warp to the sun?
Hold
I'll
on.
warp to the sun.
No, no,
I'll warp
no.
to the sun at 0.
I
All I
challenge
have,
you to a
I
1v1
have,
to
I have a
sun.
Nurgle.
No, I'm fighting
Rain,
Brit. No,
Brisk,
Brisk,
if you guys
that's
warp
not
to the
fair.
sun at 0, people are gonna warp and kill you both.
No,
Come
they
on.
won't. No, they don't watch the stream.
They're watching
I
now.
think they are. I
No,
think
they're
they
not.
are
Brisk
watching.
warps
They
to
don't
the
watch
sun at
this
0.
channel.
Brisk warps to the sun at 0. I'll drop off my Thrasher.
Where am I going?
Sun at 0. The pink
Okay,
sun.
all right, I'm doing it right now.
I hope this. Wait, is 0 from the Keepstar the same as 0 from the Fortizar?
0 is 0 on any celestial.
All right. Brisk, when you land on. My God, my fucking alliances. DJ, punish these assholes. They're making fun of me. What the fuck?
Is it because they're
Rain,
watching
are
the
you
stream?
Rain? You're being a boomer.
Apparently.
Whoa. Hold on here.
That's
Hold on.
that's a deep
Brisk,
insult.
I'm pretty sure that you were the only boomer in this chat right now.
I am
okay?
not a boomer. I was born in
Gen Z.
1977.
Okay,
I am
boomer.
Gen X solid.
Okay, boomer.
Fucking boomer.
I can make all of you
Brisk,
feel
Brisk,
old
Brisk. Okay,
just
wait,
by
wait.
saying what year I was born.
Yeah, no, he'll make you cry.
All right, Brisk, you ready?
What,
Ready?
19
Approach my
fucking
thrasher. Approach my
2000?
thrasher.
There you go, Redline.
You fucking.
Brisk, get in the
Ugh.
thrasher. Get in the thrasher.
Like I said, I'd make you
Okay,
feel
there
old.
you go. I got it.
All right. Dock up. Go.
But anyways, that fight in 5P, like the synopsis of what happened is essentially
Oh, DJ's landed.
that Eagle fleet
DJ,
getting caught
you
in the
whore.
bubbles is
Run,
what
run,
cost
run.
you guys all those Ishtars.
Are we
They
having
got
like
caught in their
fights?
own
They
bubbles.
warped in so late. We're
Also-
told like
DJ's
what the
being a
fuck?
fucking
And then they
cuck.
took 10 years to goddamn warp in. We're just
Well,
sitting there like,
Blurkus,
where are you?
they kept getting caught in their own bubbles. Like they'd catch bubble themselves 300
Big
off
brain
your
move.
fleet. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean that's the caliber of enemy you're helping. So why don't you just fight with us instead of against us? Come on, Blurkus.
Oh, you.
Feed as many fleets as you want.
Yeah.
Do I have a good skin for this thing?
So
If
if I keep
Brother
feeding
Bob
fleets,
never
people
got-
won't come
Luminaire
to my
skin.
fleets
That's
anymore.
what
I have no
If Brother
skins for
Bob
this. They're
got
any
into
good.
trouble for feeding fleets, he would not be an NC. Let's be real.
Hey guys, guess what? Redline's a traitor. Imagine that. It's been
So-
6 fucking months.
Fucking red line. I knew it. This
It's been
guy
6 fucking
right
months
here.
and someone still says
Inevitable.
I'm a traitor. Is this Reddit?
Knew it.
Hello?
At Reddit.
Are we doing 1v1s of the sun?
Yeah, we're
We
doing
are.
one.
No,
Come on, Drayden.
no.
Come on,
I
Drayden.
1v1 Brisk and I gave him
Who
my
wants to
ships.
1v1
Corvette.
Come on,
at the
Drayden.
sun?
Drayden.
Drayden,
1v1,
stop.
100
No,
of the
no,
sun.
Drayden, don't.
Drayden.
What?
1v1,
What?
100
Wait,
of the sun.
Rain. Rain, why are you trying to make
Three
me...
minutes over.
Come to the
Drayden, you're gonna
sun.
feed our allies, you idiot.
Oh,
You think
keeping
I
the
care
feed?
about our kill board? I was
We're over time.
saying...
Drayden, you're gonna
Drayden.
get kicked.
No, Drayden. No,
Come on.
No, you're Rain, not Drayden.
Don't be
But,
a bitch.
You call me Drayden?
He's literally talking to himself.
Come on, Drayden. Don't be a bitch.
Drayden,
No.
No, I was...
Drayden, this is why I'm the
Hi,
lucky
DJ.
FC.
You have an R in
Yeah.
your... You have an R in your
DJ,
name.
DJ, dock up
Hi,
before.
DJ.
No, Rain. If I won the State Raven issue, I would have...
Shoot me.
I would have
Hi,
rolled
Drayden.
First of all,
Happy
until
day.
that shit died.
Raven issue,
And our-
I would horn your kill mail, but
Yeah,
then-
our kill board would be negative
Aw,
3
what a bitch.
trillion. That would set us red for the whole year. I wouldn't give a fuck.
Let
I
it
would,
be known.
I
that
mean,
DJ
I
is a
don't think
bitch.
Lady Scarlet wouldn't
DJ
have
is
it.
a bitch.
Ladies-
DJ wouldn't ride the
Where's-
ball.
No,
DJ
where's
wouldn't pet the
Afro
Lady
Yeah.
snake.
Scarlet would not have it in
DJ
her
a
heart to
bitch.
kick me, but Vince
DJ's a
might.
bitch.
Vince might kick me, and
DJ
so
a
she
bitch.
might have to.
Is Dirk still doing the Afro Shaw thing?
Dirk
Move on from that?
just does.
Dirk here?
Dirk is Dirk.
Dirk is actually on a
Well, he's in Twitch chat, so I mean that's
My
fine.
cup is empty and I'm
Oh,
unlocked.
is he?
Oh, wait,
there
I
he
gotta
is.
shoot, I
Oh,
gotta
I would
shoot
say
the
like Dirk is on a
That one
on a
is he.
It's 4
Rain,
minutes
when are
after
we
11.
fighting? Are we
Should
not
go to
fighting
the
yet?
after-
Goose
Dirk,
Fraba mission.
Whoa, Drayden, we should go to the after show.
Yeah. Oh shit, we should. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
we're way
time.
over.
Yeah, buddy.
Well, we're not way over, but we're few. Okay, so we're gonna call it. Let me get the animation up. Hold on, LB. You know what? Just fucking crab rave us out, dude.
I have it anymore.
What?
Okay, that's fine. We
We'll
can
do this.
we
Okay,
can do
so
it
we're
ourselves.
out for the night. See you guys next week. We're going to my channel for the after show, and then we'll continue this shit there.